No, it's not gonna crash. Okay, that was a 3-time thing. 3 times. It never crashes 4 times. It never ever crashes 4 times. It's like it's a 3-time thing. No, it only crashes 3 times. Never ever 4. You guys don't get it. I know. Okay, well now you're just shooting in the Twitch chat. You guys don't know my computer like I do. Anyway, back to the start screen. Okay, can somebody get this like guy's gun away? You're so tired. Sorry. Look, I would have loved to stream at like 8, but the cards were just not. That just wasn't in the cards tonight, so it's a little late, but it's okay. Dead. Ooh, yeah, exactly. Well, sure. If that's the vibe, then I suppose I'm down. Anyway, armor core. I'm still up here. Oh, this is all messed up, isn't it? I didn't have time. My computer started up and I wanted to go live immediately. If you believe it. What a jump scare you in like 1 second. Time for the Roomba. Oh yeah, because I haven't seen any of this game past that boss. Literally all I've seen is people posting that like rocket guy on Twitter and being like, oh, get filtered, noobs, get filtered. And it's, yeah. Swag, no, it says swag. I forgot the full body of this model look like. It's kind of weird. Anyway, armor core. The audio works, right? Let's go. God, I'm so good at streaming. Nobody can push past adversity like me. I changed my mech a little bit, off stream. Everyone's trying so hard to make it seem like they're from 4chan now. I mean, look, 4chan is like cigarettes. People want you to think that they use 4chan because it's like cool, but the people who actually know 4chan and like actually use it are just like dying and have like black lung. Or maybe that's just because I think cigarettes are cool, but you know me. But yeah. What material is that? White. Yeah, I changed I made some slight changes to it. It fits. It's awesome. It's awesome. And so it's armor core time, baby. I did all the arenas, and I wanted to play more off stream. I did all the arenas, but you know. I also wanted to reset these. The concept of uwu is interesting. All right. Continue. I wanted to get manual aiming. I want to get terminal armor. And I wanted to get weapon bay again. I saw this on Twitter. I should probably get boost kick. The concept of uwu is interesting because it becomes such a word even though it's definitively an emoticon. True. You know, an uwu is just like a face. But people use it as like a word. Are they stupid? No, like seriously, are they stupid or something? Do they not know? Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. I'm so excited. I'm gonna put my sword on my back again. Dude, this controller setup is so scuffed. I can't like press downward. It's so confused. Is this the sword? Okay, yeah. Great. My insane, super good build. Just use mouse and keyboard? I'm not a sicko. I'm not gonna use mouse and keyboard. If you use mouse and keyboard in this game, you're sick in the head. Oh yeah, baby, we're right back in. You think anyone ever plays this game and gets mad that there's not a story? like people who get really serious. Do you guys actually control the camera? I can control the camera plenty fine. I've got a stick. Me? I guess all you like the Spider-Man PS4 fans might get upset about it. This game could like be in an arcade. It's so unserious.
Outlaws who treat coral like a drug.
Dozers.
It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD.
Rad.
Be prepared for a perilous journey.
Wicked.
I'll be here to support you, Raven.
I'll play this in an arcade. It would be cool. I imagine if it was in an arcade, it would have like the controller backwards. Like how some people play.
Let me handle getting us into the grid.
I kind of want to try that. If my controller actually worked with the game normally, I think I would try it. Like how people hold it with like the sticks on the back, like the stick or like the triggers on your thumbs. It's such an interesting control scheme. I kind of want to try it. Halo Firefight arcade game type of game. So true. Especially like the arena. If the arenas were like an arcade mode, what are you blabbering about? Look up. I bet Cringe knows. Sticks on the back? No, triggers on the back. Like you literally just hold the controller backwards. Some people play this game like that. Yeah, see, I told you. I told you he knows. People just like turn it around. It's crazy. Dude, how long is this intro? Are they usually this long? I forgot what these are like. Also, this is really cool. That's so Raven.
Let's get to work, shall we?
Stop spitting and slobbering all over the chat. This is some tomfoolery.
Main system activating.
What are you talking about? What is anyone talking about? I thought I was crazy. No, I thought I was crazy is the thing. Also, look at this manual aiming. Ooh. I'm gonna kill this guy. I gotta remember how to play. Wait, dude, I learned how to dodge too. I literally didn't know before. I learned you can just like dodge right after you use the sword. It's like so much faster. It's so much better to just like use the sword and then dodge instead of just like being stuck in place for an hour. It's like crazy better. I wish somebody would have told me. I feel so enlightened now. Like, look at how easy this is. Did I learn midway through? I don't remember. I'm lying right now. Uwu, uvu, ovo, owo, perhaps uksu, okso, perhaps even peep. There's so many more. I literally just checked the title. The stream's title is like a whole index. These guys all think they're so cool. Everyone in this game thinks they're like the sickest guy ever. And like none of them are, which is the crazy part. Like look at how bad this guy is. I don't know if he did damage to me. Want to do my calc homework for stream content? Honestly, if I could complete a question on your calc homework, I would be so proud of myself, you wouldn't even believe it. Did I do the arena? Yeah, I did all of them. At least all the ones I can do right now, I did them all off stream. Who's this guy? Ah. Ooh, Somalia, yeah, guy who's really into like cow emojis, guy who's really into the little faces. Guy who doesn't play about typefaces. I did face Invincible Rummy. Did he talk, or was that just his name? I saw someone post somewhere about Invincible Rummy. Is that like a bit? Every FromSoft game has like one joke in it. He talked? That's crazy, I missed it. The one joke. One joke per game. Dude, it's crazy how big my guy is. Look at these little shipping containers. CWC. That's awesome. Get that guy out of the mech. Emil's brother, like from here? Find the value of y that corresponds to x equals... Ow! Okay, hold on.
50%.
Hold on. Yeah, isn't it like algebra? I like almost understood it, which means that it probably isn't that hard. These are cool enemies. Frying pan. Mega block size. No, I'm just a big guy. Okay, find the value of y that corresponds to x equals 3, y equals 2 plus 4x. Well, that's so easy. That's not like even anything. I could solve that.
It's remaining.
That's like that's algebra. I could solve that. I just don't want to. But I could. I just don't feel like it. That guy's not moving. There we go.
AP at 50%.
Calc words? They got words in calculus now?
Shoulder ammunition at
I thought that was just numbers. God, they're changing math too much these days. Actually liberal math. Actually liberal math. Liberal. The left has gone too far. Dude, what is going on in the game right now? It's like loading something. Liminal math. This is a cool little level. Nice. Oh, I just remember a quick boost. What the? That's so useful. Oh, this is the quick boost is a dodge. Wait, that's so crazy. Dude, I'm literally connecting dots in my head right now. I'm so good at this game. I'm gonna be so good at this game in like an hour. I hate limits. You like an anime character? Stupid mech. My stupid dumb mech. I love her. She's awesome. The :3 on the mech is like its model number. It's not like an emoji, it's just like it's a coincidence. It just happens to be like that. You wouldn't get it if you're not like a mech guy. It's a brand. Dude, I'm realizing I can do literally anything with emblems. What should I put on my mech? I could put like any brand in the world. I could make like a Supreme mech or something if it was like 2017. There's so many things I could do. Do tedious methods. Yo, big math discourse in the chat room. That's crazy.
Picking up multiple MTs. Tread carefully.
Oh wait, that's how, dude, I wasn't even targeted this whole time. Wait, this is so different. Oh my god, this is like Dark Souls targeting. What the? Dude, I literally didn't even know you could do that in this game. Okay, there's... Alright. What you need to realize is that instantaneous change is ever... What are you guys talking about? Literally, what are you guys talking about? I look away for 1 second and it's math. I don't seem to understand. Targeting is gonna suck in a bit. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna use that type of targeting. I don't like that.
Picking up multiple MTs.
I just want to get this guy, it feels like. It feels like the important one. It's definitely like the boss. Dude, that's literally so convenient. That's crazy. Like being able to dodge immediately after swinging the sword. This game is so fun. The point of homework is to do it yourself. But why? Homework is so boring. I want... feels evil. It feels like a trap.
I've seen what she has up her sleeve.
Who's Air again?
Shall we, Raven?
So how are you supposed to do homework if you don't even know how to do it? And you're not even learning anything. Also, homework is stupid. Let's do it like in school. The coral inside me grows. It's like a disease. Oh, it opened. Oh. Probably not a boss. Oh. Ah! Okay. Probably not a boss. Ow. Okay. This is a stupid guy. Why does he have like fire hands? Can I even sword him or is he gonna fire me? I guess I should probably just target this. That'd be better. Ow. He's got like a lava move. This is the Roomba? This guy's got like... This is magma, man. This isn't a Roomba at all. Is this what I should be shooting? I don't seem to understand. I want to destroy his like little down here part. Okay. He charges. Your calc teacher will be mad. Like, dude, you guys are so... Can't take you guys anywhere. I guess that's what I get for having like a title like this. This is just One Piece discussion. It's my fault, let's be real. I don't want the sword. Oh. Can I stand on him? Kind of a platform. Kind of platform looking guy. Why don't I just stand on him? The stupid like restream app that I use. It always shows like you've got this many messages. It's like today. It's so funny. It like gives you like a little award. It's like 100 messages received in a day. It has no idea that it's just all chat doing calculus homework. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure of the best way to damage this guy. I guess I'm doing damage. He's not very hard to dodge. I guess I just do this. That's a weak spot. Be glowing. Hard game. Is this just like an endurance test? 'Cause I don't know if I have enough ammo. Is 1/3 smaller than 1/2? Actual American discourse. I just remember McDonald's made like a double pounder or whatever, and people didn't buy it because they thought it was less. Okay, phase 2. Pretty easy. Nice win. Impressive. Oh. What is going to destroy me here? What are you guys talking? Okay, I give up. Nah, I give up. Is DK down B or I guess I'll see that when it happens. I love Smash Brothers. Okay, alright, I'm it's not that hard. Although I feel like if I don't beat it in like 2 attempts, then it's gonna get really way harder. Because I'm just gonna get bored. Like if I don't beat it really soon in the next few attempts, I'm just gonna rush through it and then die.
10%. AP at 50%.
It's just so long. What's he doing? Okay.
And ammunition depleted.
Oh, okay. Wide swing. Unless you attack in the holes. In the holes? What holes? Like his furnace? What is an asymptote? The top. Okay, so I get it. It makes sense to me now. Oh yeah, you're right. That does way more damage. Here you go. Okay. I just learn what having my sword out looks like in like the ammo thing. It's like I can never figure out when I have it or not. I can never figure out when I have like the stupid bubble gun. Is your overhead missiles on the furnace? That's what I think it's what I'm doing. Probably. I don't want to be the guy, but you guys are just kind of dorks. You guys sound like you have like taped together glasses right now. I don't want to be the guy.
AP at 50%.
You guys are sounding like Rhett and Link nerd versus geek music video nerd right now. And like somebody has to say it. Dude, people who can like do school are so powerful. Like, how do you do that? I just can't do it. So I feel like I'm doing less damage than before. Just like attacking this thing up here. Where'd he go? Okay. I think I'm doing less damage when I'm trying to focus this thing. Also, he keeps hitting me. The cleaner's gonna have the last laugh. Attack straight into the holes. Okay, then probably down here is better. The top one seems like kind of like a skee ball corner move type of thing. The top seems way harder. I'm misled. Okay, I'm getting run over.
1 repair kit remaining.
Okay, this one's way better. I think in front of him was so much easier.
Ammunition at 30%.
Flames.
And ammunition at 10%.
Also, the thing is happening where I'm like, you know, getting bored on run 3.
Left hand ammunition depleted.
It's making it a lot harder. I don't have any ammo.
At 50%.
I think it's literally possible that I just run out of ammo for those. Ow.
30%. Right shoulder.
I feel like these two just have the stream like muted. Ow. Okay, 6 swing. Did you have the bubble gun? Yeah, I was thinking that. I have like a machine gun on the left. Oh, maybe a rocket launcher would be good for this. Do I have a rocket launcher for the left? Insane. Surely this is the play. It'll function like 1 over. Look. As long as the Twitch metrics sees this and sees that there is people talking in my chat room, you guys can talk about asymp, like nodes all you want. Oh, this is so much better. Oh. Okay, wait, sick. Keeps missing.
AP at 50%.
Already 50%. I haven't even got hit yet.
2 repair kits
Is something hitting me? Okay, well, I understand. I understand that hit me. Yeah, exactly. For sure. Ow. Die. I think I hit something else. What does ACS anomaly mean? Okay. L mech. Actual L enemy. Dude. Okay, easy. What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? What does it mean? Kind of a cool boss. This is like the Surge boss.
50%.
I hate to say it, but this boss is giving the Surge. If literally anyone other than me knows what that is. Anyone in chat play the Surge? Actually, just not a very good game. But it's kind of entertaining. And I'm pretty sure this is just an exact boss from that. Also, I think I win this attempt. The what? The Surge! And the Surge 2, of course. The classic sequel to the classic Surge 2. Literally greatest game of the year every year. I love the Surge. Uh oh, I think I'm dead. Mind. Okay.
Finished already? Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
Guys, did you see that they made Minecraft on a calculator? Guys, I'm trying to relate to you. Did you guys see that they made... Guys, did you see that you can play Minecraft on a calculator? That's so cool. Guys, that's so cool. Have you guys seen this? Was the Surge a 360 era game? It feels like one. I don't think it actually was, though. It might have been. It looks and plays like one, but I'm not sure if it actually was. I'm gonna be honest, I did not play it. I watched a video about it like a year ago. Oh, okay, wait, the point blank actually kind of goes crazy. The point blank rocket is kind of insane. I'm kind of insane at this boss now.
Going to have the last laugh.
It's like already phase 2. Did I get hit by that? Okay. With the lag suspense frames. Come back. Dude, I kind of want to play Vampire Survivors. I'm in such a Vampire Survivors mood right now. Ow.
30%.
Ow. Okay.
Already? Not so sharp after all. What a
I genuinely think they have me muted. Vertex. Man, what's a vertex? Stupid. Come on. Ow. Ow. Where's my guy? Where's my guy at? Where's my armored core? I'm lost. One piece. Okay, wait. I know that guy. Easy.
AP at 50%.
Get it closed. Can't do that. Alright. Oh, he's like a volcano, dude. This game is so cool. There's also a near boss. Games love doing this boss. It's really hard to avoid the lava from the sky. Hands are volcanoes? No, his hands are like fire bars from Mario.
The cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
The cleaner is gonna have the last laugh. Oh. Come on. I play. Okay.
Not so sharp after
It's happening. The thing is happening. I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored and I'm stopping caring. Get grenade launchers? Would that be worse? I guess it might be better. Plus, I'm not doing this whole level again for a boss that's like not even hard. I can clearly beat this. It's not like the other one where I like had to change.
2 repair kits remaining.
This guy is just silly. He's just a silly guy. This is a cool weak point. There we go. That's I guess just what you want to do after that. Ow! Insane damage.
Nice. I heard you were good. The cleaner's going to
That's
have the
not.
last
Alright.
laugh.
Okay. Great.
AP at
Where am I?
50%.
Am I stuck on? Dude, I'm gonna have so much fun reading this entire like chat back after stream. I'm just so confused.
No repair kits remaining.
But like, I'm glad. I'm glad you're having fun. I hope you're having fun. Where am I? Okay.
50%.
Am I out of rocket? This guy is so bad. It's literally crazy how bad he is at the game. Like, dude, improve. I want to go in.
Enough,
If I go in, will I die?
miserable knowing you, but
Darn.
I guess playing nice is a smart choice here.
How he float.
You
How he
wanna
stand
go
on the
beyond
nothing.
Let me show
What
you
is,
the way.
what is he doing?
Dinosaur from Cinder Carla herself.
Dude, okay. Literally, if I could buy like a Gollum Lord of the Rings $3 emote pack for this game, I would absolutely do it. God, I would love an emote. I wish I could emote so bad. I want like every single diva emote for my mech in this game. It would be so sick. I would pay money.
Raven, we've received a job from RAD's leader, Carla. This could just be another one of her traps.
Yeah, probably.
but after the impression you left on her last
Is
time,
FromSoft not
it's
Epic
too
Games? Yeah, but You can emote in Dark Souls. You can emote in Elden Ring. So why can't I emote in this? Imagine how awesome it would be. How do I know where I have a new thing? Okay. Wabba. Okay, but for real, where? Okay. Those are stupid. They don't fit with my angular vibe at all. This dude seriously just go live? I'm gonna scream. Whatever. And the highest powers are the same in the numerator as the denominator. The limit is the coefficient of the highest powers.
My favorite little tourist.
I think that
I promise to take you
McDonald's chicken nuggets are better than Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. I think that Chick-fil-A nuggets are very good, and that's not just because they're homophobic.
Smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers muscling in.
You got what? Dude, that sucks for you.
Coyotes. I never did get on. Always sniffing around and
Boys are cool
sniffing
looking guys.
animals.
Look like skeleton.
They're dull company, tourist.
Ah.
One thing though, they're using RADMTs, hot from the black market. Might be a pack of dumb animals.
Oh my god, wait, this looks like a Star Wars guy.
Ship.
Literally the only thing I know about Star Wars is those little
you know the
rolly
score.
droids.
You made this mess, now you get to clean it up.
Actually, the only good part of
Well,
Star Wars.
Technically, I'm asking you to make a whole new mess. Ah, whatever. You know what to do. Now get out there.
Armor BB-8? No, not BB-8. The guys who like unroll. The guys who like roll like a beetle. Not like a beetle, like a centipede. And they like uncurl.
Miss this chance. I'll support you.
And they have like bad posture. BB-8's like the cute one, right? My dad had like a toy of it. Like a little remote control toy of the BB-8.
Let's get rolling, tourist.
Taurus.
Get out there and bag me some coyotes.
They're already moving in, Raven.
I'm going to kill so many people, it's actually crazy. God, I'm such a murderer.
Hey, we got
Hi.
an AC. Never seen one like that before.
I've never seen one like that before. Why does it have a :3 on it?
Send in the punchers and kickers!
It's like an emoji on the armored core.
Custom teas made by our
How did they do that?
owners. When did those hit the black market?
They show reach up to where he is in the game. Is that close? Is he really that far? Or is that close?
Can't stand the sound of whiny coyote. Been a strong
Yeah, kill him. I'm gonna catch up to him and then finish the game before him.
clean as a whistle.
And he's gonna be so mad. God, he's gonna be so mad.
Detected. I'll mark their
I
location.
go in here.
Figured
1 or
you'd
2
make
missions
this
away. Oh, I
after
got that in
all.
20 minutes.
So I called off my MTs. About time we got some
I don't see myself dying again. The thing about this game is that it's impossible to lose.
And it ain't dumbass Rummy. That one of RAD.
Yo, Rummy reference. Rummy mentioned. Oh,
This one is on you for taking out Rummy. You would have kept watch at least.
dude, you can just have good aim like that.
30%.
This is like way too fun.
AP at 50%.
It's actually crazy how good these guys are at aiming.
Confirmed. Coyote force eliminated.
Looks like it's over. Guess I was right to pick you for the job. And now, it's
It's like high school math in the chat room for hours. That's the whole mission. Oh, I'm coming for this, dude. I'll be caught up in 20 minutes. The entire chat room just being high school math. Like discussing fractals. I think the circumference of a triangle, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
One new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it.
Yeah, I do what I want. Sorry.
Not a bad idea. I'll give you that. Keep heading for the ice
X
field.
to
I'll
infinity?
take care of some loose ends in the
What are you
meantime.
talking about? You can't have infinity in math though, right? How can you have infinite math? There's always like an amount of something. Ocean crossing, I love Animal Crossing.
We're continuing
Yo, wait, there's a
forward
Steam
to
sale? Hold on.
6 toward the intercontinental cargo launcher.
They can good on sale.
As
Yo, wait, they got
long as
Potionomics on sale? I don't play
pilots
that game.
serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer,
Let's see.
but if we turn her down, we turn her
Yeah,
knowledge
they got like
as well.
4 Iggly buffs in Pokemon Sleep this morning.
One more thing, Raven.
I got so many.
Carla's nickname? That's
Uh-huh.
what Urubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis.
The fires of Iblis. That's crazy.
The fires happened half a century ago.
How could she survive for half a century?
It could just be some dozer inside joke.
She's a robot. She's an armor core. She merged. Concludes chapter? This is the end of chapter 2?
This
Like 2
will be the
missions.
third sortie together.
Like 1 boss. Wait, is that how they say it? Sortie?
Join the routine.
Game is so good.
Main system activating combat mode.
Oh, hey,
Here we go, tourist.
I remember this place.
I'll
I see
lead
like
the
a
way,
minute ago.
just as promised.
Oh yeah, she's
After
evil.
this, you owe me one.
She's so evil.
This
What is
elevator
it?
goes straight to the top of the grid. The outer shell.
They know like enemies are gonna drop down from the
That's
ceiling.
beyond my territory.
I'm gonna have to fight them in here.
Once you're out there, the pieces
Diagonal solving theorem? What are you talking
Few of the
about?
stupider dozers took it as a challenge. Went out
Oh,
to
this is
prove
cute.
themselves.
Oh, never mind.
You can guess what happened.
Oh, this is... It's actually moving because they can't fly in here.
We've arrived at the top, sending you new marker data. It's as Carla said. At this elevation, we're within firing range of the
Not even
PCS
you've lost
satellites.
them. It's awesome. This is so cool again. Okay.
2 repair kits remaining.
How do I... Okay. Alright.
30%.
You went a different way? That's fair. Let's just do this.
Nowhere to hide now.
It's way better. Uh-oh. Kind of dangerous.
Don't get fried.
Oh yeah.
That's an extremely powerful laser. Be careful.
True. Actually facts.
Tourist.
Actually real for that. It's so annoying that I can't just like walk around and look at all these little miniatures. I just want to like look at all this cute stuff. Cause like you know they didn't really want you to look at this. Like it's just set dressing, but like why are these so big?
Let's see. Let's get
Like
the
if a
cargo
car is
launcher
like that
ready.
size, these are really, really big.
Access the container.
The size of things in this game is so interesting to me.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Inside the container?
Wait. Enemy detected.
The final boss! Ooh, he's a cool guy. Spider! This is a cool boss!
Found a sea weapon.
Oops.
That tourist
Okay.
is a sea spider.
Sea spider!
One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
What a cool boss! I love this guy. Kind of sucks though, he's kind of already dead. I'm an L boss.
This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
Pretty ordinary.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists. Tourists. Fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute.
He's just flying around.
Dirty work survived.
He's just a little guy.
At 30%.
He's kind of
Focus on evasive action.
silly to fight. I caught up. Let's go. Wait, is he fighting this right now? No, I'm beating this before him. I'm trying to get into physics. I'm taking that. I don't care. Limits are hard to observe in the real world. What do you mean by this? Can I get the bazooka again? Alright, I have to scan this every time.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Yeah, of course I can just step inside. Oh. Don't worry about me, I was just hanging out.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Hey man. This guy's a lot of health, I'm realizing. He has like a weak spot.
Sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon.
I should probably
What's it doing here?
like look at like an IGN guide or something.
The claw response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine.
Is it down here? Wait, how did I stagger him already?
Machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists.
A bunch of mad scientists.
Fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute.
I don't have my sword. Alright.
Survived.
She's done this for 2 hours? That's crazy. How hard is phase 2? How far this isn't that hard? Okay, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what damage to do. The problem is how much health it has. I guess that's true. I mean, I've kind of got him halved already.
50%.
But also, I don't even have any more healies. Which is kind of annoying. Alright. How am I alive? Oh, because the stupid chip I have, that's funny. Ow.
Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
I guess you just can't beat the Institute. I'm gonna beat the Institute in like 7 tries. Or less. Nah, if this takes me more than 10 tries, I'll literally do a backflip on stream. This is so easy.
Now, if you could just step inside.
And it's like entertaining enough where I won't get bored in the middle of it.
That machine.
Just a funny little spider.
Great. Found a sea weapon.
I think I'm fast enough. Although I don't know.
It's a sea spider.
Oh, that hit me.
One of the Institute's relics left to haunt
Maybe a little bit of cheating going on.
The claw response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
It's actually so bad.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists.
He's kind of got to move.
Fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute.
Ow.
AP at 50%.
Oops. It's fine. Actually, okay. Actually, it's out. It's actually pretty easy.
AP at 30%.
Yep.
Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
Maybe I should switch to like spider moves. I kind of also want to go spider mode. It would be funny to do this. Okay.
No repair kits remaining.
Why did that stagger me so much? This is just a guardian, by the way. This is literally just like a test of combat, or whatever. This is like a moderate test of strength right here.
At 30%.
This guy's like doing that little cheating move where he does like a really up close thing. Alright, Side, are you ever gonna finish that song? Is there gonna be like a drop? I kinda wanna, but then I have to replay the whole mission again. I guess it wasn't that long. It's closer, yeah. It is funny that he went live in the middle of my stream again.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Oh well. Boys will be boys.
Great. Found a sea weapon.
She's saying sea weapon?
Sea spider.
It was very,
Institute's
very
relics
oceanic. Very nautically nonsense themed. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, so you get hit once and it's like over.
This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
You get hit once and everything he's ever done catch up to you. And then you're in real trouble.
Fires by this Maintainment Institute. Their dirty work survived.
These stupid little lasers do so much like chip damage. He just kind of goes forever. He doesn't give up, is the thing about him. Oh. That would be so cool.
At 30%.
It's weird that you can't.
Your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
It does feel like a limb cut offable boss. Actually a terrible game. I thought he was staggered. Okay. Okay.
30%.
So yeah, I can't really... I can't quite use the sword after he does that. Dude, this is so stupid. I have to actually like learn the patterns. Dude,
At 30%.
I don't want to do that. I just want to like win automatically. It's an easy game. This is dumb.
Guess you just can't
Oh my god, One Piece.
substitute.
One Piece was not crazy good this week. One Piece. Dude, so much stuff was crazy good this week. Is One Piece on break right now? I should make like a Luffy mech.
Now,
Dude, if I was like
step inside.
in the process of watching One Piece, I'd probably make like a Luffy mech in this. Or something stupid like that. Fan behavior.
Great.
Actually embarrassing.
Sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics sent to haunt Khan.
There's 13 more episodes. What, of One Piece? Why are you watching episodes of One Piece? Just read it.
This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists.
I hate mad scientists. Calm down.
Fires by this Maintainment Institute.
Dude, literally chill.
Their dirty work survived.
See, like, I always think I'm, like, getting it, and then I look down and I'm at, like, half health. And it's like, what even hit me?
Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
Brings a sea weapon out from
I think I'm getting somewhere. I'm really just not. Plus, he has so much health left.
No repair kits remaining.
Like, how am I already out of repair kits? Don't I have, like, 3? I already used 2 and just not even remember? It's crazy.
Damage. Keep it up, Raven.
It's crazy how much there is, like, in general. Like what?
50%.
Jackson. Is that half?
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Okay. This can't be that hard. We're using the pulse sword. Are gonna give me the electric sword? There's a different sword.
Ammunition at 50%.
There's more swords. Ow. It's 736. Let's go. It's like Punk Hazard, right? Kinda huge.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
There is cheese in Discord. Interesting. That's awesome. Thank you.
It's taking off.
End of Dressrosa. Awesome. Oh, end of Dress. What the? Wait, what? Spider-Man.
That's that then.
Okay.
Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
Yes, you just can't beat the Institute. I'm going to look at the Discord. What is this? The same human produced both of these photos. That is crazy. What an interesting thing to do. Speaking on a live stream, that was awesome. That was an awesome moment.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy
That was like yesterday. Is that literally yesterday? Just stay away from him.
Great. We found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider.
Might be better to just like kind of
Institute's relics.
stay away.
Gone. Now what's it doing here?
I feel like I'm like staying too close to him.
That machine was created by a
Come back.
scientist tourist. Fire survivors may have taken
It was 2 days. Yeah, it probably was. You have to understand, when I'm not streaming, I'm not even like a person. Dude! Okay. Good morning.
Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
Please see what happens when it trip over.
Lost sense of time after watching One Piece non-stop. Yeah, that'll happen. You gotta be careful. That literally just will happen. If you're watching too much One Piece. You gotta like keep a clock. If you don't keep a clock on you, then you're seriously gonna forget like where you are and like who you are, and if you're even like alive and like a person. You're gonna be so deep in it. Is it like auto heal? How?
No repair kits remaining.
Dude, I don't want to use the sword. I don't want to. I have to sleep sitting upright? That actually sucks. Well, I imagine it's kind of funny though. Like, you just have to like sleep like sitting down.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
I imagine that's a somewhat funny visual. That's crazy. That's also crazy. Dude, it's wild that he's half right now. This literally is Splatoon 4. Splatoon 4 won't be even as half as this good. Splatoon is lame and mid.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
No, I'll say it. Ow.
Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
I kind of want to get the spider legs. I don't know what the spider legs do. Would they help? Would that make me faster? I'm trying to assess the problem. Honestly true. Let's go. This would be like a salmon run game mode though. They should put a spider in salmon run. Oh yeah, when's
Just step inside.
the Splatfest with the 3 of them?
Enemy detected.
I think I will actually participate in that. I'll join the other preschoolers on Big Man team.
That
and we'll totally win. The 8th of November. That's crazy. In the toddlers will totally win. It's crazy that always hits me. He charges it for such an annoying amount of time. Like it takes just a little bit long. Salmon run is a week before the 1st. Is salmon run not like all the time now? Not big run. I'm not playing big run. I'm not falling that low. Dude, you have to pay so much attention to this. This is crazy. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. He beat it? No. It's over.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Okay, to be fair, he's had a lot more attempts.
Great. You found a sea weapon.
I guess you just like be more aware.
One of the Institute's relics left to
I
haunt.
haven't like taken a bunch of damage yet.
Now what's it doing here?
Coral is from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
This is bad so far.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourists.
I think I'm kind of getting it.
By this mutant institute. The dirty
I can stop pretending to be bad now that he beat it. I just didn't want to like beat it before him because that'd be rude. Dude, can I heal? There you go. Can I heal while shooting? Is that? Weapon choice matters? No it doesn't. I'll brute force it for an hour with this exact loadout. This is Metroid Prime 4. Also, Metroid Prime 4 will not be this good. Splatoon 4 will not be this good, and also Metroid Prime will not be this good. Nintendo could not make a game this good, I'm sorry. They just couldn't do it. It's not in their blood. They want to. They want to so bad. It'll just never happen for them. L Company. Stick to baby games. See, I think staying like way farther away from him is definitely the play. Although that is a little unfortunate. Okay. I know absolutely nothing about this game. It's like if, it's kind of like, it's like if you were a robot. It's like if you were a gum bum. I won. How many tries was it? Were you like doing it yesterday too? Did you use like 2 bubble guns or whatever?
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Social media likes with a left and a right, but
That machine.
oh yeah, that makes total sense. Of course.
Great. You found a sea weapon.
It sounds more like a dream.
It's a sea spider.
Not yesterday, but last stream, yes.
One of the Institute's
I think what I meant.
relics left to haunt Rukon.
Oh.
What's it doing here?
It just requires so much focus that I just do not have.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad
Popped off, let's go.
scientists.
I hate when the machine is created by mad scientists. It's actually so annoying. Mad scientists have got to stop that. I'm getting good at dodging these. Alright. I'm learning my lesson. Like, I know what that move does. Okay. Good luck. You're not even gonna give me a hint? Wait, how's he up? I thought he was staggered. Where's my hint? Dude, I know. Okay, new move. If you beat it, you unlock multiplayer. I pirated the game. I will not be unlocking any multiplayer. There will be no multiplayer for me. So it's funny they lock multiplayer behind something like this, like a sort of late boss. I guess it's not late, but it's definitely not early. Okay. I thought I was doing the other laser. It's hard to tell when it's all lasers. It's a skill check, I guess that's true. Filtered, get filtered! Get good, ow. Still checking the multiplayer, it's actually so toxic. What do they think they are? I'm like triple dead.
Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
Vision toast burner makes someone think they're having a stroke. I think this only makes sense to you. Did I change my weapon? I don't know what could be better here. I guess probably the bubble gun isn't doing much. I guess probably something that can do like long range would be better. I don't think that the bazooka is gonna be the play. Although it would be kind of funny to do this. It's a mechanism to burn toast and you hide it. Okay, I think you're confused about the part that I'm confused about. The toaster was not the confusing part. Why does the toaster make someone think they're— oh, because people smell burnt toast and they're having a stroke. See, that's just like, that's just lore. That's just people lore that I'm not familiar with. Ow! What's doing here? How could this thing have gotten here? This is impossible. Okay, I ran out of stamina. Oh, this is way better, I think. Kill. Kill. Can I run away? Like really far. This game doesn't have like weapon damage drop off with distance, right? Like I can just like run away as far as I want without any consequences, right? This game doesn't have consequences for my actions, does it? That would suck. Okay. Okay. That's on me. I need to make a really tall cup. That's an awesome note. I have so many notes that are exactly like that, I'm gonna be honest. There was a point where I was just gonna post like a bunch of notes, screenshots on Twitter, but I decided against it. Oh. Yeah, like double laser is so fun. It's so fun to dodge. I don't like the small laser. Makes me feel like I'm playing melee. I don't want to play melee. This is the big one. I do not like dodging the big laser. I'm not a fan. Snow? Okay. That's just near Gestalt. Sorry, you don't get that. That's really funny to me. What is he doing? He's doing some new thing. It's the other boss again. He just turned into a stupid helicopter like every other boss in the game. Why is every enemy in Armored Core 6 some sort of helicopter? Why are they all really hard?
Taken major damage. Can do this.
Ow.
AP at 30%.
I'm not super sure what is hitting me. Oh, is it these tiny little rockets? Ow.
Just can't beat the Institute.
How's the spider flying? Now, how he do that? I guess I might throw it. Doorbell ring seems okay. Clearing my throat did not help. It actually made it worse. Imagine a cup, but it's as tall as like 3 to 5 cups. You mean a glass? You're referring to a glass, is what you're talking about here. This exists. Someone has already invented this. I'm sorry.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist?
But that is crazy though. If nobody had ever invented that before, then that would be like revolutionary. You can fit so much more water in there. Okay, kind of a bad run.
Machines created by a bunch of mad scientists.
I hate mad scientists. It's so annoying how they create these machines.
Institute. The dirty book survived.
It's messed up how he's like always doing something. Like all the time. Like, dude, slow down. Enjoy where you're at. Oh.
At 30%.
Did not want to use the sword. How do I know? What does it look like when I have... Is this sword or is this gun? This is sword. 2.5 feet? Okay, actually I'm kind of seeing the vision with the long cup now. It's actually kind of funnier. That would be like a marvel of glassware though. That is crazy! Also, yeah, it's literally what you're describing is just like a medium from McDonald's. That's just like a medium Coke. Is this like a 2.5 foot cup? That's like this small.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected.
I literally am not sure if that's possible. You'd have to ask like a glass working engineer if you could make a cup that size.
That tourist?
I guess people make like windows, but it has to be sort of possible.
Left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
But it still seems like an impressive feat. Dude, I am getting put through it, RN. How am I using the sword? I don't want it. Oh, this is the worst run ever.
Fires by this
It's skinny compared to how tall it is.
dirty book survived.
Hmm. No, actually, that would be quite novel. I feel that would be quite a novel beverage. It's like a vat19.com item. Let's go to vat19.com. Vat19, 2 foot tall, comically large glass.
Let's just see what happens when I trip over.
And they would sell like 7 of them. And then go out of business. I don't know, sometimes you just have like the thought. Sometimes you just think about stuff. And sometimes it's like wizards in the ocean or whatever. I'm having a hard time reading the message because you have to keep track of every little tiny projectile here. It's facing it again? Okay. I feel like I got like 5 more tries. It's really not that hard.
No repair kits remaining.
You just kind of gotta know what he's doing. And like pay a lot of attention.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
I'm gonna fly. Like kind of deep into phase 2 for him to be not flying. Is that it? What the? Dude, I've never seen this before. This is unbelievable. How is he doing this? I've never seen him do anything like this. Oh, this is crazy. Some R&D data. Okay, I understand how to check if I have the gun or the sword out now. It's like easier than phase 1 kinda, right?
Light shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Okay. Shot it. Nice swing. I think this is low-key easier. It would be skinny enough to be like a Mardi Gras glass, but it would be okay. New idea. Comically tall shot glass. Like the comically tall glass is like funny and all, but like comically tall shot glass, it's like you can't take a shot out of that.
Now, if you could just step inside.
And then like pouring like a normal shot amount of like liquor in it. I think that would be quite a conical contraption.
Great. You found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider.
A sea spider.
One of the Institute's relics left to haunt
I
the
love lore.
Now what's it doing here?
I don't know, I think he wants to kill me. Really short straw. True. Okay, wait. Now this is a moment. How does it hit? How? How? I'm way too close right now, I think. I'm getting impatient. I'm bored. I'm so glad we have wars. That's so true. Without World War II, Super Mario Odyssey is not happening. There's definitely like a domino image here. Also, I'm not sure what you're referencing, but yeah. No, you're probably right. Oh.
No repair kits remaining.
Slightly too tall straw. Well, like a straw that just like hits the ceiling like a Christmas tree. It just like bends. Okay.
30%.
I'm already out of heals. Okay, this is dead run. Actually, dead run. Dead. Yeah. It's not worth continuing. Oh god, I'm getting to that point in the boss where the run isn't worth continuing. A Macca's large drink. Isn't that crazy? I never like get drinks from restaurants. It's kind of messed up how big they are, right? Who is gonna drink all that fluid? Like, with like a meal. That's just so much fluid. Aren't you like full? You'd be more full from the drink than the food. That, okay. It's happening. I'm so bored. I'm not like trying anymore. I'm just like, yeah, I'll beat it eventually. I don't know. I hate mad scientists. I hate them. Yeah, this is a super dead run. Taking so much damage. Actually, crazy amount. I feel like you would know when it would just about hit. I mean, depends how comically large of a straw it is. Why am I using the sword? Okay, yeah. Dude, isn't that what happens with like metal straws or something? What's up with those stories of like people getting metal straws in their brain? How does that happen? I've seen like an x-ray. It probably isn't a real x-ray, but I've seen like an x-ray of like a metal straw in like some guy's brain.
Wait,
It's like, bro, that doesn't even go there. Like that literally goes in your drink, dog.
machine.
Is he stupid? Like seriously, is he dumb?
Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider.
Huh? Shoot? Okay.
One of the Institute's relics left a haunt on the con. Now what's it doing here?
Coral source for the generator.
The Joker. Okay.
Be careful, Raven.
You know, that actually kind of makes sense now that I think about it.
Bunch of mad scientists.
There really is no other explanation.
The fires by this may have taken the Institute. Dirty work survived.
You just gotta get it like really far away. Keeps dude, that hits you in the air? Okay. Dude, he just anti-aired me. This guy is so toxic. Also, I feel like using the sword is just often not worth it. Maybe here it is? No, because he's already back. He does his move and then he's instantly back up. I feel like I never have time for a sword. It's a pretty decent run though. Reloading. I'm stuck. That is a lot faster than it was before, I think. Did that hit me? Oh my gosh. He's chasing me down. He's crazy. I need to put a metal straw in my brain if this doesn't end soon.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Percent ammo, that's fine. It's plenty.
What the? It's taking off.
It's taking off.
Another coral response. Watch out.
That is a crazy move.
Did R&D data.
Okay.
Get back to the workshop.
No repair kits remaining.
Let's see, do I have any heals left? Of course not. What is this move? How do I... Okay. Worrying. We get through it. I think he has a lot of health to be in phase 2 right now.
Smash it up, tourist.
I think I remember too many things too well. Film theory. Mathman is such a funny little guy. Why does he do style theory now? Or he just like tells you not to shower?
Push back, tourist.
What is he talking about? Who gave MatPat the like jurisdiction to do style theory? This is gonna okay.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Yellow. Oh, he has so much more health. Yeah, it won.
The generator's going to explode.
I see like a pine cone. Wait, that's a Nostos enemy! Sorry. Dude, that's literally... I was so focused on the boss I didn't even realize. That's like bar for bar on Nostos. Okay. Yeah, dude, I survived with 1 health. That's so funny.
Show, tourist. How about we get back on track?
Something is going to shoot me.
Hop in the container. I'll operate
Is
the
that what they wanted me to do? The container is kind of destroyed, bestie. Container is gone. Oh, you're getting this one now. Okay. Dude, I'm not gonna fit in there. Well, I guess maybe I could.
Brace yourself.
Maybe like curl up into a ball like Metroid. Like Metroid himself. Yeah, see, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no frame of reference. What is Ahsoka show? That's Star Wars. But
Well, guess a dog can't choose its master.
what is that like?
Tough luck.
Is that like a person show or is that like animated? When I went to my doctor's appointment the other day, there was like a animated Star Wars show that had like really stupid drama.
Oh, and one more thing.
Huh?
You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right?
Of course. I mean, it would be unthinkable to use it for anything else.
No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece.
Sorry. One Piece. Nostos enemy? No, but it literally is though. I could pull up the screenshot. It's literally a Nostos enemy, bar for bar for bar. We're going to space? What is happening here? Got shot. Did I just get shot out of a railgun? Is that me in there? We're breaking up in the atmosphere. This is really. This is the way they shot the train cars out of a. Okay. Okay, and it has rocket. Okay. This is a really stupid game. I'm shooting myself to Mars. I'm not shooting myself to Mars.
You
See it too, don't you?
too, don't you?
Chopper.
The voices of the coral
Oh my god, Coral's a thing from Nostos too! The Coral Sea!
across Rubicon.
Dude, this is just Nostos. Every game is just Nostos. This is so easy. Chopper's an astromech, but he was deemed faulty. No, we're not talking about that lame stuff. We're talking about One Piece.
The coral. It's here, in this desolate place.
I'm at the Coral Sea from Nostos. Oh my god. That was a cool mission. So is that like the final boss? Did I win? So how am I back in like the garage? Didn't I just shoot like to Mars?
Entering standard mode.
Standard mode.
2 new messages.
Looks like you've made it
Randler,
to the centralized
Randler.
field 621. Good. I'm done. Arquebus found their own way in, and it looks like Balam's come running after you scoped out the plate. You know what's going to happen,
But
Registration number RB23. Call sign D-rank virtual encounters are now available. These correspond. We invite you.
let's go. I can go to the arena again. Someone is calling me on Discord.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
What can I do you for?
So I hear
Fortnite?
I was looking
No.
into the
Okay, what?
I hear a certain lady beat the spider.
Oh yeah, it was easy.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
What?
You get multiplayer, baby.
I pirated the game. I do not get
can't.
multiplayer
Why not?
because I'm not connected to the servers.
Come on, that can't be true. You haven't even tried yet.
I can't. Cannot start multiplayer in offline mode.
Oh.
Yeah, because like I'm not connected. Classic easy anti-cheat. It's so annoying. I hate easy anti-cheat. I hate Denuvo. I hope they all die. Denuvo sucks. It makes games so worse.
Whoops.
It's alright.
Well, this
Look,
sucks.
yeah, just go fight someone in the arena. Pretend it's me.
You know what? I will call every opponent I face to you.
Okay, great. Yeah, and I'll beat you because I'm better. And my mech has way sicker parts.
It looks cooler, but
You got like
mine has lore.
You got like a Halo Reach Xbox Live 2-in-1 shampoo mech.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Great. Cool. Okay. What should I get now? What's like good? Should I upgrade? I go to the arena. I'm not gonna get these like, big stupid legs. I'm not gonna. This is so dumb looking. They squished the tank. They made it like chunky. Do I want better boosters? feel like my boosters are kind of good. I want a better chip. I still don't know what does an FCS do? I still don't know. I have no idea what an FCS is. And it feels like I'll never know. The Sweet 16, oh, because it shoots 16 shotguns. That's literally so fire. I kind of want a laser rifle. That sounds kind of fun. I kind of want a plasma rifle. I kind of want a Gatling gun. I was explaining to my father how Admiral Thrawn was shot into unknown regions of space when Ezra, the hyperspace whales, went off into Battle of Lothal in order to take out Admiral Thrawn's control over that sector of space. Womp womp. Of course, the show gives that whole dang explanation itself after I did my whole thing. Ezra Miller, dude. Ezra Miller, the GOAT. Kidnapping people is so fire. Being a they, them, and kidnapping people and being famous, like, okay. That's my GOAT. Ezra Miller didn't actually do anything bad, right? He didn't actually, like, kill anyone, right? That's my GOAT. They, them, movie star, famous, kidnaps children or whatever. What did they do? Wasn't it like some like comedic crime? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. NB wrongs. NB rights and NB wrongs. Like, go off. Kidnap those people. What are they gonna do? You're famous. Can I buy something? Whatever. I like my loadout. But I kind of want to. I don't really like my left arm. I kind of want to. What's a stun baton? Okay. Laser. Oh, is laser blade the thing you were talking about? That's better. I guess I'll buy that. Also, I could probably get a second, like, back thing. Grenade cannon does sound kind of sick on the back. I don't know if I'd ever use it. Oh, also, I can't even do that because I have the sword back there. Maybe napalm bomb launcher? Isn't napalm bomb like nuclear? I want a laser shotgun on the left. Give me the Sweet 16 on the left. Is that better? 85 times 13? That sounds like a lot of damage. Is that not like a ridiculous amount of damage? Oh, this one does 500 though. Look at that. I forgot what I bought already. I forgot what I bought instantly, actually. Oh, it's this. Laser blade. Lady. Caught in fights in Hawaii bars and was... What are you talking about? Oh, Ezra Miller. Caught in fights in Hawaii bars and was, I guess, protecting the woman and her children from an abusive relationship, but they had guns. There's no way that's all Ezra Miller did. Aren't they like a literal criminal? Kidnapping a 16-year-old girl twice. There we go. That's the one I know. And maybe that's not my GOAT. But I still support MB wrongs. But like, people shouldn't kidnap children. That's bad. I think that's the thing people shouldn't do. It's funny, like the threshold of crime you can do before getting kicked out of Hollywood. Like, you can like kidnap a child a couple times and still be the Flash. Like, that's chill. But like, you know, people just be saying things and like it's over. And then people be kidnapping children. And it's like, I mean, who else is gonna play the Flash? We need someone to catch babies out of a falling building in slow motion.
It's a request from
And like put them in the microwave.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven.
Like, we don't want to do casting calls again.
The operation will take place in the centralized field.
That's so cool looking. Is that from my game or is that a video? Is mine gonna look like that? With like graphics off?
After digging into the ice field, Arquebus launched survey drones to gather data.
That looks so cool. Oh, dude, my mech is gonna fit so well in
Whatever
this.
they found is sure to contain clues as to the whereabouts of the coral convergence.
What is the coral convergence? What kind of Legend of Korra nonsense is going on here?
Your job is to seize the data.
Actual Legend of
Counting
Korra
on you,
game.
Gun 13.
Grime.
621. Are you still hearing things?
No.
Tell me if it happens on the job. I'll make adjustments.
Wait, why am I losing my hearing? This is just like the Surge. I gotta replace it with robot hearing. Who is Debbie Ryan? That's just a random person. You just made up a guy.
Main
Oh,
system
shout out Debbie.
in combat mode.
Shout out little Debbie and brownies.
Extract the data from the
This is so cool.
Get out.
Dude, I love this. Oh, there's like a little road here. This is such a vibe. I mean, I gotta follow the road. Debbie Ryan, the star of DCOM 16. What is that? Oh, so this is huge. Compared to the size of cars, that thing is... Hey, look at this car. That thing is massive. I feel like the entire scaling of this game is just a little bit off, but I think it's funny. I think if anyone complains about it, then they should probably die. Okay, wait, that's sick. Okay, I'm a laser sword fan. Die. That's so cool. It's like Earth and Destiny 2. Dude, it is. This is like Destiny, bitches. Isn't Earth and Destiny 2 like green though?
Commence retrieval 621.
I'm reading that. Isn't Earth and Destiny like chill? Oh, the shotgun's good too. Okay. W loadout.
During our journey here.
Billabod. There was snow. Is Earth not the place with like the church? This is a lose-lose situation for me because even if I'm right, I'm admitting that I know enough about Destiny to like have a conversation about it. That doesn't really make me happy. But to know that. That being said, I do love being right. In multiple places? Dude, I hate multiple places. Destiny GeoGuessr. Are they like Destiny YouTubers? Because Destiny GeoGuessr would be a fire YouTube video for like a Destiny YouTuber. Like take like a tiny screenshot of somewhere on the map. There's like a GTA 5 version of that and it was really cool. Yeah, I want to get good at GeoGuessr, but I don't think I have what it takes. I don't have the commitment levels. I had an amazing idea. Alright. Let's hear it. I'm a little tired today.
Even the Rubiconians have forsaken this lifeless place.
The Rubiconians have forsaken this lifeless place. No, not the Rubiconians. If the Rubiconians have forsaken the lifeless place, then we're all doomed. One Piece GeoGuessr, that's actually fire. That's actually, wait, that's actually such a good idea. Wait, actually that's such a good idea. Wait, that's like a great idea. You should like, wait, you're like the chatter who's like in college for comp sci, right? You should just make that. Just like make a website that is just that. And just like take screenshots from like the backgrounds of One Piece and just, you know, do it. That's a fire idea. I'd play it. Just like send it to One Piece YouTubers, they'd play it. And it's like Teching 101. It can't be that hard of a website to program, right?
Who knows what's out there?
You don't have to like move around. It's just like image pops up and you click and you like type in the name of the place. Dude, being able to program must be so cool. You can just like make that. That's like the one skill that I don't have. Like if I want a song, I can just make that song. If I want like a video, I can just make that video. If I want like a drawing, I can just make that drawing. If I want like a software, I'm out of luck. I'd have to like ask Shufi. That's embarrassing. Streamer radio? Okay, I'm not so sure about that one. Not huge on streamer radio yet. Convince me. What am I doing? Oh. Streamers already have enough of an ego. They have enough of a platform. They, not me by the way, I'm different. Actual, okay, wait, that's actually a good idea. You've convinced me. That's a sick idea. It just goes to like random Twitch channels. That's really cool. This is such a pretty area. This is such a cool like arena to fight in. Oh my gosh. How? Okay, this isn't actually fun anymore. I'm losing. It was fun when I was winning. Ooh. Okay, actually, who? Oh, there? It's actually so annoying how fun this game is. I think it would only really work if it was like only for live streamers. I don't think pulling up VODs would be sick. I mean, I guess it could be cool if you like type it in, like, you know, just pull up a random VOD. But also, since VODs only stay for like 2 months, it would be kind of, you know. I think it'd be cool if you could just tune in like a random streamer though. Also, streamers would hate that, because streamers, like the whole thing with big streamers is they want to keep little streamers down. And that might just be like a little fish mentality that I have. But I feel like it's pretty clear. I'm mostly talking about people like XCC and stuff. This guy sounds like he plays... This guy sounds like he watches NFL. It sounds like he watches football. And has regressive political views. Over here. Dude, the windmills, this is so cool. This is how you do a cool, realistic environment. I'm so over war games where like every environment is just like so boring. Little bog. I mean, it would be cool as like an app. It'd be cool as just something you could have like an app and then just like, you know, put like Bluetooth on your phone or whatever. And then just like Bluetooth it into your car. Yo. Achievement unlocked. Fly through the middle hole in Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Armored Core 6. Cutscene? Yo, rare cutscene? Oh, darn. See, it never has cutscenes. That's why it sucks. That's why I don't like it. The Sirius XM. Sirius XM doesn't have streamers, it just has musicians. Equally big ego.
That must be the independent lurk. Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Okay. Alright, okay, get moved. Alright. The sword kind of takes a while to charge. People thought about this? It takes like an hour. Sword is great for like 1v. Oh. It's a funny shape.
It's identifying as PCA.
What's he doing? Ah! Wait, is this a boss? Can I shoot this? Oh, shut up! This game's cool.
That's not subject guard. They sent in an enforcement squad.
Oh, I thought I got to fight it.
621. That's an LC. PCA's
I was gonna say it's an L. 621, that's an L. You couldn't catch the giant ship. It's funny shaped. I'm really big on the physicality of it, of streamer radio. I'm big on an actual physical streamer radio box. That seems kind of crazy. Okay, this is kind of an annoying little section. I mean, that could be cool. That would take like a lot of work though, right? That would be kind of crazy.
AC! That must be the independent merc.
The independent merc.
Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Eliminate them.
The shotgun is so fun.
Wait. Sit down.
An idea for me? You should do it. It would be cool. Dodge that. Oh my god.
It's identifying as PCA.
That's crazy. I've never seen this before. Okay, alright. I don't think I'm like supposed to die in that. Wait, can I just go up here?
That's not something
I'm coming up here to get you.
they sent in an enforcement squad.
Oh wait, these are like other like
621.
the other armor corps guys.
PCA's rank
This is cool.
and a big step up from subject
Ow.
guard MTs.
Move! Okay.
Be careful right now.
These are just like whole dudes.
AP at 50%.
Oh, he's saying AP? I thought he was saying AC the whole time, like armored core. I was like, that's kind of stupid.
AP at 30%.
Is AP like... I mean, I bet AP stands for something stupider. Like aptitude points or something. You say AC sometimes? Honestly, stupid. Oh, what? Okay. He has a lot of health for it's like a grunt. Where'd he go? That is crazy that you were just out of reach of that. Actually impressive. Wait, who's shooting me over here? Oh,
No repair kits remaining.
L repair kit remaining. Okay, this is a bit silly. I jumped into the laser. Uh-oh.
Deploy drones. Intercept 621.
You get into my range? There we go.
Flight shoulder ignition at 50.
Here, like, go over here. We'll run out. Uh-oh. Where's my guy? I'm lost. Okay, okay.
Get onto the deck, 621.
Get onto the deck? That's so cool! I didn't even think about that. For some reason, I didn't even think of this like having collision. Am I out of ammo? No, maybe not use this sword yet. This is so cool. This game is so cool. Like, shut up. Stop being cool.
AP at 30%.
Out of ammo again. Okay. All of them. Dude, this is actually such a cool little section. I gotta kill the main guy. Another idea is this little program where I input Lego set numbers and it adds the pieces to a Lego piece catalog so you know how many Lego pieces you have. See, that's just so normal. You can just do that. That's your luxury. Oh no.
Get clear,
Oh.
621.
For real. Yeah, wicked. A screenshot. FO. That's so cool. Where does he land on? Is there ground down here? Oh. Oh. Digimon trading card? What is TTR? Oh, tabletop RPG.
Looks like the coast is clear.
I'm not sure if you could easily do that. But like maybe.
Your area is SG's jurisdiction. Why send an enforcement squad in a warship? Special mission, maybe. Or was it
It was the...
Wait. Over there.
Oh my god, his brother!
Trespassers to Rubicon, this is your warning.
Oh, his family.
Disarm and withdraw from the closure area immediately.
I'm not gonna do that.
Resistance will be regarded as a declaration of war.
I hate war. Okay, wait.
Marked for termination.
Okay, actually, maybe let's go away. Let's just leave. I hate war.
Makes no exception.
This is all for me?
The PCA. They're coming.
This isn't all for me.
Got a little too eager, 621. Us and the corporations both.
This is a confusing story. As far as I imaginated like the original cartoons, that'd be cool. How do I keep getting achievements? I do not have this game on Steam.
It's me, Rusty. Your old buddy from the Vespers.
Oh, Rusty, my old buddy from the Vespers.
Haven't talked since we climbed the wall.
What's this guy? I'm almost a war criminal. Let's go! All for me. I'm so special.
I'll cut to the chase.
There is 100. That's so cool looking.
Deployed its suppression
Explaining all your good ideas. Yeah, I'm like reacting like mildly like, oh, that's pretty cool. But like, I'm actually, these are all great ideas. I'm just stealing them.
Already lost several.
I'm writing all these down and like I've already contacted like the Digimon company. Like we're working on that now.
For their
And we're
part,
not crediting you.
the Liberation Front sees this as an opportunity. If you
That's a
ask
cool
me, they're
logo.
counting their eggs before they're hatched. At this rate, the Corps, the Rubicons, and
Corpse.
the independent mercs will go down together. I'm sending you a request from the Archibus group.
Archibit.
We could use the wall climbers' help.
A wall climber. I don't have any good ideas. Sometimes I have good ideas, but none of them are really good ideas. My brain is so cloudy. I don't really think about that much.
1.
One.
I see you got a call from
Handler,
Woof.
Wendler.
I've been contacted as what
I read it
seems
as Handler,
both sides
Wendler
have
every
forced a whole
time.
Coral survey. Check the brief.
Coral survey. On a scale of 1 to 5, how do you feel about Coral?
Raven, I know you've established yourself, but I was hoping.
You can find me a job? Isn't she just like in my head? Is she not just the voices? How did she get me a job? Ooh. Okay, wait, I should probably do Arena first, because I should probably get the OS tuning. No exec will sign off on it unless they do it with Spider-Verse. So true. It improves the precision? Is it not already precise? The shoots. Okay, yeah, I'll be right back, and then I'm just gonna do every single arena, which is I guess only like 5, and then finish the game because there's only like 3 chapters, right? I'm gonna finish the game today because I'm so good. Okay, BRB. You're part of the. Oh yeah, because I'm a pilot. I'm like in the. I'm locked in. Yummy sauce recipe? There's no such thing as a yummy sauce recipe. Sauce is gross. Yo, hello.
Entering rank D.
This guy's the actual boy armored core.
Subject AC. Leave.
Main system activating combat.
They made an armored core for boys. He's kind of fast. Why are the arenas always so easy? These are all like 2 tries minimum. You know, like an arena that's actually just genuinely like annoying and difficult. Dude, do the 2 swords! Okay, whatever. Well, actually, I'm kind of lower than him. Which is really funny that the standing up his pants thing. Honestly, I forget any of the things you said there actually were like things. Kind of just assumed you were like making half of that up because it was like funny. But yes, I do remember the friend who did the standing up the pants thing and like the putting the shirt in front of him to make you think he was wearing a shirt, but it was actually obvious that he wasn't wearing a shirt because he was just holding it in front of him. I remember. What about him? The cool thing, all of it was true. No way. Dude, you have the coolest friend ever. God, I wish I was friends with your friend. I wish I had a friend who could stand up their pants on their own. If you leave your pants out in like the cold, they can do that. He made a formula for COVID? Your friend started COVID? Oh, your friend's a menace. Why did they do that? I can't believe that. It wasn't even China. It was just your friend. It was just some guy who can stand up his pants and like hold a shirt and do various other hilarious clothing-based gags. It cures it. Oh. Is it like tested?
Arena combat aptitude evaluation.
Friend is China. Yeah, the Kung Flu. Dude, I literally, like, you know, it's like it's hard to say COVID is ever over because of like how bad everything's like precautions are, especially in America. But it's fair to say it's out of most people's minds. Like most people aren't thinking about COVID right now. But at least like once a week, I think of Donald Trump saying Kung Flu. I think it's so funny. It's so funny how like like outwardly racist you can be like on television. It's so funny that you can just be like a bad person as like a Republican candidate, and that's just like good. I heard that in a while. It's awesome. Kung Flu. It's so sick. Why does he say that? He can just say whatever he wants. He can literally say literally anything. Hey, why do people think the Donald Trump mugshot is funny? Can I get like a /gen? And when I saw it for the first time, I didn't even crack a smile. I was just like, oh, that's mildly entertaining, I guess. That's just him. Like he looks kind of like a Whoville NPC. But you know, like he's just sitting there. Not funny? Okay, great. I'm glad everyone agrees with me. I'm not saying it's not funny. Like I'm not saying people who think it's funny are like wrong. I just genuinely don't get it. Also, I guess I never really thought Donald Trump was funny as like a bit on either side. This guy's really good at stopping me from doing my shield. It's the same as what was the thing he tweeted? Like coffee, but like with the letters wrong. That he tweeted a few years ago, and everybody thought that was wicked funny. Is it just like boomers? Is it like a boomer meme? But I see people who are like my age posting that. Yeah, yeah, woooof. Good one, dude. Give me a shirt with that on it. Put that on a shirt. No, put that on a shirt. That's funny. Put that on a shirt. Donald Trump mugshot, put that on a shirt. Yeah, it has to be millennials. It just has to be. Like, I'm usually like not like this isn't funny guy. Like, if someone was making a joke, I would never say like, that's not funny. Like earnestly. But if it's like a big thing like this, like,
Activating combat mode.
it's just not for me, I guess. But I keep seeing it. I want a shirt that says pants. I've literally thought of that before. I've had that exact thought. Not even like once, like probably twice. There's just something so quirky about it, like a dog named Cat. Ow.
AP at 50%.
Dude, I used to make the dumbest shirts. Why do I still have any of the images of the shirts I made? At some point in high school, I was just really obsessed with like making really stupid shirts. Just like the dumbest things. I think I lost them all though, they're on my old hard drive. Ow, ow. Ow. This guy's kinda good. Millennial used it and boomers adopted it, I guess that's true. Do you like Trump guys think it's funny though? Who is laughing at Donald Trump mugshot? Is it like liberals? It has to be liberals. How come tops are called tops when they are below shirts?
Main system.
What do you mean they're below shirts? A top and a shirt is like interchangeable. Not every top is a shirt, but every shirt is a top, you know? I think I just need to stop trying to use the sword. I think I just need to get him around in a circle. Use the sword when he's down. This is fun. Dude, I should have not pirated this game. This PvP is kind of wicked. Maybe I'll just like buy the game and then just like get back to this point off stream. Maybe you want to like send me like $40 for fun. I can buy armor core as a gag. Otherwise stoic person. Yeah, just some guy who's just like balding. Balding middle-aged man wearing like a gamer shirt. And like a Zoomies, not Zoomies. What's the place with the sexy Spencer's? Like just like a Spencer's like Cowboy Bebop shirt. Not Cowboy Bebop. It was only $40. I think so if you like buy it at the right place. It's like 45 on like cdkeys.com or whatever. You just gotta know where to look. People who buy games from Steam are stupid. Unless it's like an indie game, in which case I buy it from Steam because I want to support the devs. But everything else.
Main system.
Also, people who buy games are stupid. Are you gonna buy a game? Are you an idiot? You know how much money they have? You give them your money? You could like spend on food? To buy a game? You're gonna give the money that you could spend on feeding yourself to a company that has like $1 billion, $1,000 billion, $1 trillion. Game of CD keys for 68 CAD. What's that, like $5? Like 10 USD. I wish more people knew my friend. It's so nice. I'm so glad you like your friends so much. I also like my friends. Everybody's got that one friend. Everybody's got that one friend who does the shirt pants joke. I like my friends. Hot take, I think everybody should have friends who they like. I think it is the difference between a life well lived. dude, it's so funny how like inflated Canadian money is. It's so funny how like every other country in America is like also struggling, but like they don't have like, you know, the power of the dollar to hold behind. So everything is just like insanely inflated. Like 700 yen is like $5 now. You can get stuff from Japan crazy cheap. Do the sword! Okay, I tried to do it when he was down, but didn't do it. Every other country in America. I said every other country other than America.
30%.
There are no other countries in America. America's the only country in America, except for all the ones that we, well, you know. But those don't count anymore. Those are just America. Oh, shout out America. Like it might as well be 54 countries, yeah. We're divided. He will not divide us. He will not divide us. Don't let him divide you. He's Koffefe. He's Cheetos. He's Cheetos Koffefe. He says Donald Trump mugshot, Donald Trump mugshot, funny, Donald Trump mugshot, Wikipedia.com. Epic mugshot, Wikipedia, Spencer's t-shirt. Oh, dude, Donald Trump mugshot Spencer's t-shirt, I'd give it like a month. Did that not hit him? Maybe not even a month. I'd give it like a week and a half, like from now, until Donald Trump mugshot Spencer's t-shirt at like the front of the store. Damage from whence? This guy's kind of annoying. I'm not really sure why. I think he just has a lot of health. And he gets away real fast, so I can't do a sword. It's funny how the USA is so big. It's actually crazy. What are they thinking? Dude, true airbrush. I bet that's already happening. If I went to my local mall that like is in the middle of shutting down and has like 5 stores left, I bet there would be that there.
Main system activating combat mode.
Dude, everybody has a mall that's like struggling for life. It's so sad to see. It's so sad to see when like your childhood mall is like dying. Being a kid now must suck. Like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do as a kid in 2023? Wruff. Like, you can't go to a mall. You can't do anything.
50%.
Being a kid now must be so lame. Every communal space is gone. It's one mall, it's basically going against the internet. Yeah, but kids need to go outside. They need to get the vitamin D's. Or else they're gonna die. They're gonna die of internet disease, and then they're gonna become gay. If I didn't let my son use the internet, I bet he wouldn't have become gay. And then that wouldn't have become such a big problem for me, because it's so hard for me that my son is gay. Arf, 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 woof, woof, arf, woof. I love the internet. It's so funny that we can just go on here and be stupid. The internet is so cool. It's such a funny place to be. Why is this so fun? Uh-oh. Be careful. What's this feeling on my head? On like the top left and top right side of my skull. It feels like something's like sprouting. What's this feeling on like my lower back? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Huh. Odd. What an odd feeling. More. You can't lie to yourself. Come on. I just don't believe you. You did miss Dude, literally for like the first half of the stream, they were just in chat talking about calculus. Like with the stream muted.
50%.
They didn't acknowledge me for like an hour. It was great.
At 30.
They were just talking about like negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And it was really dumb. I kept looking over and they were talking about like eidolons and like scrumblies. And then like in like symphonies or whatever. It was actually so nerdy. You guys are a bunch of nerds. I'm died. Stream is not muted. Okay. I just think it's fun to make those noises. Yeah, I just think it's fun to make those noises. There is no deeper thing here. It's just fun to bark. It feels right. You know, it feels like barking was the noise that I was supposed to make.
Main system.
Wait a minute.
Activating combat mode.
No, it's crazy. They love it. They were literally having so much fun talking calculus. I didn't know how to stop them. And even if I could, I wouldn't do it. Because they clearly were having so much fun. Where did the guy go? Hi, Armored Core. Are you able to send missiles to Utah? I feel like this needs to happen. Yeah. Probably. Scratches an itch. Yeah. No, trust me, I get it. I understand. If anyone would understand, it's me. I'm just saying that there could be something deeper there. I'm saying it's not impossible. My back hurts from sitting upright. My back hurts from my tail growing. Taking doggy pills and my tail is growing. Sorry, this is a weird stream. Dude, I suck right now. I'm so bad at this. I just switched my build. My build is bad. Send missiles. Maroon. That's it. Give me this. Give me the bubble gun on my left. Give me the normal sword. I've been thinking a lot about like what if I had a tail? Arguably too much. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it's over for you. Like, I don't want to be the guy who has to say it, but it's literally over for you. There is no hope, and like the sooner you accept it, the better.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
There's definitely a question to be had, where you know how people will ask guys like, yeah, if you could like take a pill that would make you a girl, would you do it? And then they're like, oh yeah, of course I would. Wouldn't everyone? Oh, I mean, wouldn't everyone? And it's like, no, everyone wouldn't do that. That's you. You're trans. Like, if you could take a pill that would give you like a tail and like ears, like, would you? I feel like there's definitely an important like thought experiment here. If there was a pill, I would. See? There you go. It's over. Give up.
50%.
I think everyone would. Yeah, I mean, everyone would. I mean, everyone would be a girl if it was possible, right? Every guy wants that, right? Every guy thinks about like waking up as like a girl and like dreams about being a girl. That's like everyone, right? It's normal guy things. Just like all the other guys, right? Just like the other boys from football practice. Dude, okay. Did I literally kill him? Okay. If it says permanent, not everyone, yeah. Most people would not take a pill that would give them a tail. This is normal. Yeah, no, this is normal. What's going on here is normal. This title, normal.
Activating combat mode.
Having a tail, normal. There's nothing more normal than just being a little dog. I've long since accepted this when forged down the rabbit hole. You'd want fur too? Okay, see, I don't even know if I'd go that far. But also, yeah, you're too far gone. It smells like dog in here. Look. Cringe, you are... I'd like to make it clear, the only, like, cishet here. Literal cringe. Like, I don't know the viewer count right now. I don't know if people are lurking. But the chances are very high that you are the only cishet here. You would not understand this. The correlation between trans and, like, Therian is incredibly high.
Main system activating.
And I feel like it's pretty obvious as to why. But it's the academic studies have proven this. Is the case in your chat too? What, you being the only cishet? That's funny. I guess that's true. Regular cis Andy. Why do I keep sucking so bad at this? I was doing fine as this boss before. This isn't a boss, this is just a guy. I just think it would be cute and adorbs to have a long tail, yeah. Like, I'm not happy or anything. Like, no, like, it's not like a, you know. No, my tail's not even wagging. It's not even wagging that much. It's not even... Is that what's happening here? Am I Therian core puppy pill giving dog? Yes.
Main system activating.
Unfortunately. I hate to break it to you. I really do. But it's been long since over. You wouldn't always want to be an animal? Yeah, right? Trust me, everyone thinks about this. Everyone thinks about the scenario where their tail wagging gives away how happy they are. Literally, everyone thinks about it. It's a normal thing to think about. Again, just like how every guy thinks about wanting to be a girl. Very normal. There's nothing neurodivergent going on here. It's really hard to focus on this. Wow, this mech game is crazy. I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm normal. Is there such thing as normal? There is. There's a such thing as normal. Like, sure, there's not actually a such thing as normal, but like in the society that we have, there is a such thing as normal. Like, you know, and being like having like a married family, man and woman, like 2 children, small house, a white picket fence, I don't know, normal job. Just kind of social, just vibing. Pretty much just being a part of the older generation is what normal is. It's like the kids are not alright. The kids are barking on command. Society is fake. So true. I think that we should kill all the people. That's so not normal. That's literally so normal. That's like what it's all about to be normal. Like is a cat. Excuse me? Scientifically, there is a link. Yeah, of course. There's a link between being autistic and being trans. Of course there is. That's like the whole vibe. You think your grandparents weren't barking and howling. My grandparents were not barking and howling. They just weren't. The thing about them is that they were not. My grandparents were living on a farm and like courting each other. There's nothing more normal than courting. There's just a bit of courtship between a man and a woman. And the man asks the father to marry her. It doesn't get much normaler than this. Where am I? Where's my guy at? Armored Core, where's my guy at? I watched Dr. K say that. Okay, see, Dr. K is the girl. Dr. K should do like a trans people. Dr. K should talk to trans people. Anthony Padilla video, I spent a day with Therians. And all three of them are trans. Okay. Dude, sorry, Anthony Padilla spending a day with Therians is such a funny concept to me. He's like, so, what? How? When did you first realize that you were just a little doggy, just a little guy? When did you realize? My grandparents are weird. My grandparents are hella normal and hella dead. So how do you feel now? I asked this guys if you woke up as a girl, would you feel happier? This is literally the thing I've been saying. Is that what your grandfather is doing? Playing World of Warcraft in a basement? Because that's crazy.
Main system activating combat mode.
I don't know how I've died on this so many times. This is like really easy. I can't even remember getting hit. Like, what does he do that hits me? Oh, I remember how I died. I've just been thinking about all this stupid stuff the whole time. My brain's been running at 1,000 miles per hour. And to say anything too weird. This is a tough conversation not to say anything weird on. Am I perfect? I woke up as a dream self. There might be a dog tail. Yeah. But see, that'd be so inconvenient though. You'd have to hide it. You have to like wear a hat and like tuck your tail in between your like pants. It'd be so difficult. It'd be such a difficult life. It's so hard to be a dog. They don't make it easy out here.
Ammunition at 50%.
I would definitely MMOs. Dude, your grandpa's so cool. What? Your grandpa's a gamer? A gaming grandpa? Is your grandpa the gaming grandpa? Star Wars? Dude, that's so cool. How? I'm from 50 to 30 real quick. If you screw a tail in the logistics of that. This is such an awesome chat room. Your grandpa was a nurse in the Vietnam War, now he's a big gamer. Dude, your grandpa's so cool. Oh wow, I smell like a dog. What a thing to think about. Man, when you set the title to just various 100 characters of like barking automatopoeia, it really brings out the worst in people. It brings out the woofs in people.
Combat aptitude evaluation program, number 20, rank D.
Yo, Spider-Man, wait, this guy's cool looking.
Subject AC.
V.V. Hawkins.
Call sign.
Main system.
Wet dog only stink because dog unwashed. Isn't that like not true though? Doesn't wet dog just like have a smell? This is a cool arena to fight a little guy in. Melee Andy, huh? I think I fought this guy before. I fought a guy with this like purple weapon. You look at the, yeah. It is really quite a difference. But it's good that you're finding yourself. That makes me very glad to see you. I went on this exact arc at one point in my life. Just something that you just kind of gotta let it happen to you. You gotta let the world happen to you.
AP at 30%.
Play. If I played you then.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
I think I can still win this. And finish this freaking reloading. Never mind. Okay, actually I can still win. Still fine. Never mind. Dude, I would be the hottest Therian on the block. Being a Therian is so easy, you just like say it. And it being like a woof.
Main system activating.
Would you still like me if I was a very large cockroach? Yeah. I like cockroaches, I don't mind them. They're kinda cute. Cockroaches are just funny little guys, people are mean to them. Like, how could you hate a harmless bug? It's just a little buggy. Why could you be so mad at a cockroach that you want to like kill him so bad? Like, sure, I get it if they're like, there's like 1,000 of them like inside of your PS4 or whatever. But like, I don't know, there's just like a cockroach just walking around the house. Come on. Leave the little man alone. How many Therians you've met in real life? You know? At least one, probably. The stats are there.
AP at 50%.
Use the sword! Okay.
At 30%. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
You can put through it here. And cockroach needs to be more. I mean, that's the same with every bug, though. If you see one of any bug, then there's more of that bug in the vicinity. There's so many transes. That's actually true. There's actually literally a lot of trans people like in the world. Isn't that crazy? There's like so many of them. Why don't they just be normal? I don't get it. It literally doesn't make sense to me. Like, just be normal. Like, what are you doing? My phone died. A trans people is your brother? That's so fire.
Activating combat.
Also, hey, look, there's an overwhelming majority, but not every, like, trans person, or not every Therian is a trans person. Not every trans person is a Therian. It's like, it's just like a little thing. For people who are just like a little bit messed up. Not like messed up in like a particularly bad way, but like definitely in a notable way. I'm so much better using the sword than Sky is. He's actually trash. Imagine Jeff Bezos on Fur Affinity. How do you know he's not? Literally anybody could have an alt on anything. More people had trans siblings, that'd be sick. Yeah. I like to think of trans people as siblings. You know, sometimes you see people call like other trans women sisters. I think that's nice. I think that's a very cute vibe. Yeah, literally anyone can be on anything. The power of an alt is stronger than God. Having an alt is like the luxury of the modern era. What is sweet bro or hella Jeff? What are you talking about? If I find out this is a yard bit, I'm over it. If I find out this is a yard bit, there will be shots fired. Do not let me find out. It's giving yard bit energy. Billionaire evil guy by day, Dominique the Hedgehog by night. So real. I believe you don't know. I'm sorry. Nice shot. I date he orders a drone strike on union workers. Dude, Jeff is such a dog boy. He puts the doggy ears headband on that stupid bald head. You know he does. Anti-yard demographic bit. Oh, it's like funny? Sorry, that was toxic. I didn't mean that. Something about this arena. Something about fighting an enemy in this particular arena that makes me evil. This is the Spider-Man 2 slang. By slang, slander. And now this. Do we spare him? Do we let the good boy go? No, I think it's actually time to put him down. We take him to the dark room in the back of the pound. Okay. He's going down quite quickly. None of this hit. It'd be cool if I could just kill this guy. Like, if he would just die, that'd be wicked.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Okay. I wanted to use the sword, but it didn't go. Hey. Imagine if Jeff, dude, he totally does though, is the thing. He loves it. He has all his secretaries say it. All his secretaries like pet his stupid bald head. I didn't expect this to happen on my Monday night, honestly. Look. It happens. I get it. I knew what I was doing when I set the title to this. I've been thinking about this title literally since I ended stream last time. In Discord, what is this? That is a crazy thing. I've never seen that in my life. Incapable of splaining? I mean, what could you possibly splain? If only there's puppy HRT, that's just regular HRT. There's no difference. They don't tell you that. When they give you like the brief at like the informed consent clinic and they tell you what's gonna happen, they don't tell you about the tail or like the ears.
Combat aptitude evaluation program.
Oh, this is such a cool map to fight a guy in. It's actually kind of messed up that they don't tell you, but like, I don't know. I mean, who's really gonna complain? It makes your life better, if anything. Isn't it crazy that anybody could be watching this stream right now? Anyone could be hearing me say these things. It's messed up that like Twitch streaming isn't like private. It's messed up that anybody could just click on the stream and hear this. You weed. Working on that shish that turned you into a dog. One to call me Barkin and such forevermore. Sorry, I hope my mic didn't pick up any of the insane things I just said. I said them kind of quietly. Yeah, my PhD professor is listening while grading my essay, dude. I'm pretty sure at least one of my high school teachers like knows that I stream. Like he could just be watching right now. He's just like, okay, well this is interesting.
Main system activating combat mode.
Oh, that makes sense. I've forgotten most of my Homestuck lore. Fake Homestuck there. Not that person I doubt woof. Like, yeah, you never know. You just never know. Ideal furries though might have policies that make everyday tasks almost impossible. I mean, everyday tasks would be impossible if you're just a dog. Why do I have the sword? Okay, I'm dead. I'm so knackered. So true. Odd conversation going on, but it happens. Get like paw gloves? True! Actually recommend. Not that I know. So busy thinking about being a dog, so real. How? What? Okay. Cool. Yeah, they make like paw gloves that are just like, you know, like paws, and they're like fuzzy. It's awesome. I'm just like dying to these like basic enemies. It's like kind of fun. Kind of fun to just do this while like not thinking. I refuse to change my loadout. Easy. Great start so far. Being paw gloves and head turn. It's so over for you. My bad. I feel like this is somehow my fault. And like, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm just sorry. Santa's gonna be so proud of you. So real. It's the worst stream ever. It's like my fault 5%. I mean, it's a pretty big number. I think. I don't know, I can't really count. I want to become a puddle of goo so that I can turn into a goo machine and become anything. It's like a sky-high power. Actual sky-high Andy. We haven't invented to sped up the process. Well, I'll take that, I guess. It happens. My bad. Maybe clay. Okay, well these aren't really the ones I was thinking of. Dude, I was almost, I was about to say I could send you. I'm not gonna send you. Sorry. Find them yourself. But that's not the ones I was thinking of. Those aren't like fuzzy.
Activating combat mode.
And who what? Nothing. In the Discord. Insane stream. I've lost contact with reality. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, those are bad ones. Those are sucky ones. Get better ones. I'm not going to send you a link to better ones because I feel like I'm complicit and I should probably like go to jail and die, but find them yourself. It's a soggy fellow for falling on Twitch. Actual L pause. L pause, L tail, L ears.
HP at 50%.
No treats. L. Can't even bark. Interesting. Like in Minecraft image, yeah. Like, hypothetically. Okay. Sorry, can I... Is it, like, impossible to imagine that this exact discussion before has happened in, like, the Armored Core 6 tag with, like, the transgender tag? Like, I believe the overlap of another streamer in the Armored Core 6 directory with the transgender tag on Twitch has had this discussion before. Yeah, these are a little better. Those are more close to the correct thing. This has happened before? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because, like, this game, they call you a dog a lot. There's a lot of... this game is very dog-coded. That discussion happened in 1963. Yeah, that's when they made the Constitution. When I streamed it yesterday, this discussion happened. Really? Wait, how can you stream Armored Core? Don't you, like, stream from a laptop? Don't you stream from, like, a MacBook Air?
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 18. Rank D. Final.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get rank D. That's crazy. I started at F. I'm working my way up. Not 1963. Oh, I'm so sorry. Why are you so specific about the year? Did this like actually happen? I don't know exactly what Mac you use. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I know that. You're doing PS4, that's cool. Weird that I know that. I guess I just guessed. This guy's a cool weapon. I want that. This guy's like a boomerang. And like an explosion circle. This guy's so cool. Why can I not be this guy? I want to play as his story. Does everyone has a MacBook Air? I'm a stalker. Yeah. Therian mind connection. It's a power. It's just like a thing I can do. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just like a thing. Because I have a strong psychic feeling the discussion happened in 1683. Okay. Something called to me. Interesting. I mean, I can't think of a reason for you to be wrong. Factual, I think being a bunny would be peak. I mean, you know me. I can't disagree. It's honestly a fire vibe. There's evil Buddhists that just want to be a dog and not reach nirvana. See, being a dog is reaching nirvana. It's the same thing. This is what they were talking about. We've lost like the texts of history. I feel like people in 1683 are more concerned about not dying from dysentery. No, see, actually they're actually really chilling. They actually had the dog ears on and barking. They were all like wagging their tails. Like Therians and Buddhists, yeah. Look, just replace like the word nirvana with like, I don't know, like puppy space or something in like one of those texts. And like, wow, it's crazy how well it fits, right? It's just a very bad signal. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of over. I've become so bad at like masking how insane I am recently. I fell off. I would have never, ever had a title like this like 6 months ago. I wouldn't even considered it. It's actually crazy how few people there were back then, right? Inflation is crazy, like population inflation. We should just kill a few people. Bestie, this isn't insane. Bestie, this is insane. 4 people was a significant portion of the global population. Dude, like, everybody's always talking about like serial killers are bad and like you shouldn't kill people, but like, have you thought about how many people there are? Like, we can like lose a few. At least they could be cute puppies as they contracted yellow fever. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you get it. You're on the wave. It was insane when I giggled and said that's so funny, but I can't say it. You want to know the stuff I couldn't say? It was this. This was the stuff I couldn't say. That's the insane thing. It's always been insane. Ow. I mean, not always. There's plenty of things that I've said I couldn't say that I actually couldn't say. But there's a lot of times when I'm thinking about stuff that I just can't say. Wait for you, my self-constructed page. So bad. Actually, so bad. We are liberation. This isn't liberation. This is just becoming strange. It could be Therian into me. Dude, the first time I said the word Therian on stream, I can't even imagine. I think I remember when it was too. And like nobody responded and I was like, oh, okay. Guess nobody cares. The gay agenda is so real. The gay agenda has got to stop. Stop being gay. Like, okay, this guy's actually kind of cool. I feel like 60% of the things you say you can't say, you think you want to kill yourself. I mean, it's not cool to read someone like that and then say it in Twitch chat, especially when it's about something like that. But I mean, kind of true. I mean, it's kind of true. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the time, yeah. But then the other 30%. Like every time I start a sentence and then say never mind, you know I was about to say something absolutely out of pocket. If I'm like, dude, literally, never mind. That exact thing I just said. You know, the thing I just thought of was crazy. Like the thing I just thought of was so out of character that like it was impossible to even think about it when I'm in like streaming mode. And then I just can't say it. I would kill myself because I have to invent pipe. So real. Dude, I'm so bad. It's actually crazy. I'm just no because you've clearly implied it. Okay, well, I mean, you can't just say it. I just changed my guns. I'm throwing myself at the wall for no reason. We need to woof. That's what he says. That's she or Walter White. He says we need to woof. Get it? You get it? No, but do you get it? That's funny, right? We need to woof. Right? You've got this character you play, you're not letting yourself be free? Yeah, because I can't. That would be so bad. You have to keep a lot of parts to you for yourself. You guys have no idea what I'm like. You guys would hate being friends with me. I'm so annoying. Is Shufi still here? Shufi can attest how annoying it is to be friends with me. Literally, like, 40% of the time it's like manic episode. 30% it's like just non-verbal, like barking. And then like the other 20% I'm like talking and like being like normal. And like hanging out in like an actually useful way. From whence? My friends are so over me, it's actually crazy. There's a reason why I stream on Twitch. Jesse, the cartel is after me. We need to yiff. Okay. I gotta be careful with that word. That word has some meaning to it. I thought that was a funny thing to type. Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Main system activating combat mode.
Guys, have you ever thought about the fact that the hair on the like little character model that I have is like canonically like dog ears? Have you ever thought about that? Like the two ends of it. Have you ever considered this as actually like secretly just like dog ears? And nobody ever talks about it. Have you ever thought about the reason why I don't have like a full body character? Is the model has a tail? Okay, sorry, yeah. No, let's move on. Let's talk about something normal. You don't see it? Okay. Good. Hid them well. Yeah. Hey, what do you guys do today? I woke up and and then I streamed. Oh, I watched Licorice Recoil, the anime. I thought it was really cool. I'm glad that nothing bad happened in it. I thought it was nice, although I do wish they let the gays be a little bit gayer. I stayed inside all day. Well, yeah, of course. It's like hot. I showered. I did that too. Okay. The wavelength. Why do I suck at this? Why am I losing? I haven't even like thought about the game a single time. I should like try a little bit. I'm gonna do one run where I like kind of try. I watched 3 hours of podcast. What did I even do? I just worked on music all day. Literally just like I got up and then I ate Culver's. Well, I got up and then I showered and I ate Culver's. And then I just worked on music all day. And then I streamed. I literally fed the homeless, went to class, hung out with friends, shopped for dog ears, and then napped. Okay. Is this like 5 truths and a lie? Because I'm stuck between the dog ears and the friends as the lie. Are they Culver's? I said Culver's. Culver's is goated. Culver's is literally the only good fast food restaurant. Like by far.
50%.
The diff between Culver's and every other fast food restaurant is like monumental. I've gone there enough. It's literally the only good restaurant. I don't eat anywhere else except for McDonald's. Wendy's? I don't know. You have to have like a good Wendy's. All the Wendy's in my area have like 2.5 stars. Homophone. That guy's I'm a homophone. I'm words. I sound similar to other things. I love being homophonic. I don't know, I can't think of a homophone. Like desecrate and desecrate. The Iliad? Yo. You hate the Iliad? No, you hate Homer from the Iliad? Dude. Why? He's chill. No, he's chill. Without the Iliad, we wouldn't have like anything. You can't be rude about the Iliad. No, the Iliad's actually peak though. Actually peak fiction. Actual peak fiction.
System activating compass.
Gomer, God Homer. Peak. I changed my build. This is a lot better. Ow. It's impossible to hit me. It's not possible. It can't happen. I haven't talked with him much. You hope your dorm mate is okay with 2 AM Fortnite. You're in college? What the hell? I mean, you're both in college. I'm sitting here playing Armored Core 3, barking at 7 AM. I need to ease myself out of Therian discourse mode. Yeah. That's what we're trying to do. You literally brought it up again. You brought it up. I was talking about what I did today. Actually, I guess I brought it up. Well, I guess I brought it up, but I was talking about Culver's. We were talking about fast food. We're talking about fast food restaurants. That's like normal. I'm playing Armored Core 3 in college, silently barking is so funny. College roommate in the next room. She's like, what's that sound? It's just like quiet, like, what? You don't want anyone to hear me, of course. Be mortifying. Learn roommate etiquette. What even is roommate etiquette? Just like be nice? Don't be weird? Don't be weird, don't be mean. My roommate is also a Therian, but I'm too scared to ask. Okay. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm just really not even sure what to say. You should ask. Are you in a Therian situationship with your college roommate? That's crazy, bestie. No, that's actually crazy. No? Okay, great. Therian situationship is such a funny set of words. No, but like really though. Gotta be careful with that. Oh no, shortfall. Dude, I should stop fighting this boss. I should go do the story. What the hell? Just like onions, that's so true. What's wrong with the word situationship? I think it's a good word. I think it has meaning sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes it does. Ever been in a situationship before? So stupid. I gotta attack the refueling base. It's like Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians. Dude, I'm in a situationship with Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians. We're like so off and on. Like, who's gonna say it? Oh my god, who's gonna say it? Sorry, I didn't actually read your message. What did you say? Your core? What are you talking about?
Take that out and, well, it ought to slow down their suppression fleet at least.
That's what the guy sounds like.
Until recently, Jorgen was one of Balam's
Jorgen.
survey bases.
That's not a real name. That's like the guy from Fairly Odd Parents. Would you still watch if I was a worm Therian? That's a funny message. No, I wouldn't.
You'll also find a number of fuel storage tanks that I've marked as pay targets. I want you to be a walking advertisement for opportunities in destruction.
I like YouTuber merch. Sorry, I was going to turn on the air conditioner. Like walking advertisement is like YouTuber merch.
Walking advertisement.
Actually, I'm telling you, I was destined to be a Tumblr girl, but it just didn't happen. You've said this before.
You're not their mascot, 16.
I'm more scared of what happens if he says he's a Therian. I don't know how. Wouldn't put like the dinner in the dog bowl. I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. How gay is your roommate?
Main system activating combat mode.
Gay percentage and Therian percentage is directly correlated.
And head for the energy refinery plant.
Code 1-5. Contact with HQ.
Do we talk about it? Yeah, like you know,
Single AC.
just like platonically petting. It's just chill. This is a weird stream. Sorry. Like, yeah. I think so. I don't see why not.
There will be bonuses for
It's actually very normal. This is my life. This is serious. Okay. Well then, you should seriously get out of your Therian situationship with your college roommate and tell him how you really feel. Do people eat whole watermelon for dinner? This is so much more stressful than coming out. So true. You know what people eat in college? It's just like fast food.
fuel storage destroyed. There should be more. Let's
I
make
don't know what I'm doing. I'm just mindlessly murdering. I'm actually doing like mech pilot RP right now with how little I'm focusing on this game.
5. Unaffiliated AC.
Learn to cook. I mean, I guess if you have like a roommate that you eat with, yeah. But if you're alone, then you don't need to cook. If you're just like, if like you're the only one eating the food you make, then it's not worth it to cook. It ends up costing more usually. But if you're making dinner for the whole family, then yeah, probably. Therian pists. I think that's just a normal therapist. Did you tell your therapist you're a Therian? It's so over. It's so over at that point. That's a crazy thing to tell your therapist.
50%. Left-hand ammunition.
That's not allowed? What's not allowed? Cooking for your roommate?
AP at 30%.
How is that not allowed? That's like so normal. You want watermelon? Okay, then just get a watermelon. But you can do that right now.
No repair kits remaining.
That's like your luxury as a human on this earth, is that you can just go get a watermelon
Code 5. Unknown
and just like eat it if you want to. You hold so much power over your circumstance.
Looks like an independent mercenaries assembly.
You have cookware in a dorm? You gonna come check?
intercept.
Yeah, open up all the drawers in the kitchen. We're coming through for an inspection. If you have a spatula in there, you're getting kicked out. What do you mean? Assuming you can't have cookware, how are you gonna make like ramen and like mac and cheese? A therapist would literally probably not know what I'm saying. Is there any meds you want for that? Yeah. Medical marijuana prescription. Weed that makes you a dog. Can I shoot my gun? Okay. Can't openly have cookware in the dorm? That's so crazy. Why do you guys go to college? College is literally the most strictest, lamest thing ever. I could not survive college, I'm telling you.
That's the refinery plant.
Every college professor thinks they're like the goat of the game. Every college professor thinks they're like the mango of being a college professor, and they're just not. Like they're always like, if you don't do exactly what I say, you're getting kicked out. Like you literally, I am the god of your world. Like bro, die. I hate you. I'm not listening to what like another person tells me to do. Especially not like a college professor. Absolutely not.
Our work here is done, 6-2.
Raven, I'm picking up something in the stratosphere. It's approaching fast.
Stratosphere. Is it boss time? Is it cutscene time? My mouse on screen?
Watch point report checked out.
Yo, these guys are cool looking. Oh, this is gonna be annoying, isn't it?
Priority subject for termination. High on the
College bed will be the floor. Oh, we're not having floor sleeping discourse again.
I've identified PCA SP.
Look, the Therian discussion was fine, but I'm hereby saying we have to change the topic. I'm saying it. We just cannot have floor sleep discourse again. I can't go back.
They're highly mobile executioners for priority targets, piloted by the PCA's elites. Focus on one at a time, 6-2. Don't let them double team you.
Look, floor sleeping is great. I think it's awesome. I think it's, again, another one of the luxuries of this world. Is that you can just sleep on. Yeah, back to the Therian. What the unique attack? That was so cool. I just got stabbed through the gut. I got hit with the monkey D. Luffy. You know, like when he dies in One Piece. Or, back to Therian talk. So anyway, woof woof ruff woof ruff ruff I've woof I've woof. Thoughts?
SP Special Forces. We can't afford attention.
This is so dumb. What a world. What a world I found myself in. Dude, stop stabbing me.
By the PCA's elites. Focus on one at a time, 6-2. Don't let them double team you.
I want you to know you've done this. That's what I'm saying, and I'm sorry. Like, genuinely, I'm sorry. I'm so aware that this is my fault. And I, like, seriously, well, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all. But, like, that's a little bit unfortunate that that happened to you as a result of my actions. This is why I have to say never. Dude, stop! How are they so consistent? I'm getting Dark Souls backstabbed. I'm getting Dark Souls 2 PvP backstabbed. Oh, I see it now. I see the move. Dude, this actually is such a FromSoft game. Oh my god, just throw two of the same enemy in like a small arena and just make it really annoying. I'm getting FromSofted. And give them a move that instantly kills you. But it doesn't like actually instantly kill you. It's just like a meat grinder move. Come out with like a pinky. Immediate termination. I want Wendy's actually. I'm going to detransition for the views, dude. W. I've been thinking about that. Would you guys still like me if I was a detransition grifter? Does someone sleep upright? I don't think people sleep upright. I mean, like a horse? Like standing up, sleeping? I don't think that people do that. Personally, I sleep like a bat. I hang from the ceiling. I like tie my feet to the ceiling like a snowboard and I just hang. And like sure the blood rushes to my head. Would you still like me if I was God? No. I would not. My saving grace? How so? Wait, how do I have shortfall? Oh, it's because I have 2 stupid guns. Okay, that's fine. Sitting upright. I mean, I don't know. I've slept in a lot of like school desks.
I've identified PCA SP, Special Forces.
It's pretty easy. You just kind of go to sleep.
Chances. 621. Eliminate them.
It's similar to floor sleep. I will say. It's not that different.
PCA SP machines. They're highly mobile executioners for priority
These guys are really annoying.
by the PCA's elites. Focus on one at a time.
Oh no.
Don't let them double team you.
Not the angel girl arc. Dude, you literally have got to be careful. Like the like Therian to like Angel, it's literally like a dangerous, I don't know what happened to my voice. It's a dangerous pipeline. Like when you evolve past Therian, you either get like Angel Girl or like Doll Girl. And you have to be careful. It's like a Roblox game. You have to make sure you get like a good roll on like what class you get. Angel Girl's a thing? Yes. I mean, no. I mean, I can't be responsible for this again. Not again. Dude, he caught me from all the way over down there? Okay. Under there? All the way from under there? Does he mean to be an angel? Look. Again, I can't do this. Find it on your own time. Buried your own like Twitter microfiction. I can't do this. This can't be my fault again. This makes me realize something. I'm going to wring your neck. Yeah, sorry. I do not know what you just said. Is it like a Digimon reference? If so, then sure. You can be literally anything. Dude, it's actually crazy to hold that like not only just like dogs and like bunnies and cats and like rats have untrans people, but also like angels and dolls and like robots. It's crazy, but like I get it. And also I guess this might just be like me projecting as somebody with like robot and angel and doll OCs, but like it's crazy. How is it always the same thing for all of us? I mean, don't let them double team you. How? I feel like that's kind of DPC. I need like a teammate. I need a summon.
at 30%.
It's kind of starting to get them now,
2 repair kits
but I keep
remaining.
getting really hurted. Oh, I keep trying to use my missiles too. Ow! Dodge! Okay. Dude! You can't just do the same move 3 times in a row, especially when it's your strongest one. Is this the Blackbeard and Doflamingo fight of this game? Honestly, it might be. Except for they're not 2 different enemies, they're just the same guy twice. Because from Soft Boss. Yeah, sure we made the boss, and like the boss we made was okay, but like it wasn't hard enough. Like let's just put 2 of them in there. Just get a second guy. No, yeah, like it would be cool with 1. But like what if we just did 2? Yeah, that would make it like way harder. Okay, I blame the angel thing on my religion. Yeah, that's also another. That's like the root. Shoulder blades because we all used to be angels. Oh my god, he was an angel girl. Also, literally, I think I've heard the same thing, which is crazy.
50% AP.
Sekiro gorillas, yeah, maybe. kind of want to stream Sekiro. I got back into it for like a couple days. Like several months ago. Dude, you can't just do that 3x multiplier. Dance Dance Revolution Indie. Impossible. Lord. They're so fast. I think this might be the hardest boss in the game so far. Just because it's so like FromSofty and annoying. Switch to the sword! Okay. The Bible did not say that. Dude, literally all of what Christianity is just making the Bible say things it doesn't say and then just hoping no one checks. That's just like the whole religion. Sorry, that was like an amazing atheist moment. Forget I said that. I meant it, but forget I said it. That was kind of corny. In a weird way. Well, I'm glad. Anyway.
I've identified
PCA SP Special Forces. I almost got one of them last time. Dude, where did he come from? Have any thoughts on Destiel Confession? Who or what is that? I have a lot of thoughts on the Destiel Confession. I think that the thing, I'm assuming that's the person, the thing that Destiel confessed to is actually majorly messed up, and I will personally not be watching him or her or them ever again. I will not be watching their podcast or stream or YouTube videos or music. Y'all like ice cream? Oh no, we can't do ice cream discourse again. Yeah, I love ice cream. Woo! Last time I said I didn't really like ice cream, they killed me. Destiel is a ship name. Oh, that actually rings a bell. I don't remember what ship it is though. No, I can't remember. What is it? Okay, wait, just tell me what it is. I give up. That's actually literally ringing a bell. I don't know why I know that. Rolled ice cream? Dude, rolled ice cream actually does look cool. You can't just do it again! He's cheating! I held it, give me two. I like the thought that we keep trying to talk about normal things and someone goes, we cannot talk about that. I mean, we can't. Dog's gonna have ice cream. It's like dangerous. Imagine not chocolate ice cream. I'll kill you. Yeah, from Supernatural. Okay, I don't care anymore. Thank you for letting me know. That's awesome that they confessed. Are they gay? Are they both boys or girls? If not, I am not interested. At all. Start, please. Highest. Hate these guys. Dude, fair play to him then. The real Therian movement is when I knew I'd yeah. I'd give up chocolate. I'd give up chocolate for dog HRT. My mind formed differently. There's just something to be said. There's just something to be said. I'm not gonna be the one to say it though. Dude, I dodged! I dodged it! Actual undodgeable Andy. There's no way I mistimed it that bad. Where am I? I pressed. Okay, whatever. You don't care.
Target Raven terminated.
Yeah. Okay. Good run.
Requesting intelligence review. Observations found.
Requesting intelligence review. You guys like there's no neurotypical people who have these thoughts. I mean, sorry, I just had like a brain blast. Dude, no way. I just. Sorry, I just unlocked a crazy memory. Dude. I cannot say that. That's crazy. Okay, sorry. I cannot believe the memory that I just unlocked. Wow, cool. I hate when you do that. You don't want me to say it. If I said it, you'd regret it. From whence?
AP at 30%.
Okay, they're gay for each other? Okay, I'm interested. Give me a straight ship, I do not care unless it is Spy X Family. Dude, sorry. I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm dead.
Real troublemaker, Raven. I didn't expect this level of resistance, sir. You won't fail this time. The system gave its verdict.
I would never hold back the random voices in my head. Me all the time. I don't say. Dude, literally, I don't get why this makes you so mad. I'm telling you, if I said it, you would regret asking. Dude, the thought of me saying it just crossed my mind, and it's so funny. Dude, imagining like the ... in chat is so funny. Imagining literal cringe like showing up because he's been lurking the whole time. You literally just talked about, yeah, I know. You said that because I'm doing it right now. I can't. I literally cannot. What do you want? Like, what do you want me to say? I'm not going to. am not going to. There is no world where I say it. There's no universe. There's no plane of existence in which I say it. I won. Picture of you, or actually, chat, never mind. Actually, no, chat for real, never mind. I do that too, because like I think of it and I can't say it. Also, everyone, I hate you. I'm the goat. Also, dude, I bet that was a cool explosion. If you can't say it, then don't make a point of not saying it, dude. You, sorry. It's fine. Cheeseburger is so true. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I didn't choose to uncover that memory and have that reaction. Like, I just didn't. I didn't. You just said something that triggered it. Sorry that I'm an emotive person. And sorry that I beat the boss. And sorry that I'm the goat. And sorry that I'm really hungry. Oh, it's sorry that it's like 1 a.m. What the bruh?
New message.
Going to the pound? I am not.
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison. V.
Dude, Hickey, yeah, don't say that. It's scary.
Impressive work
Ah.
on the refueling base assault. V4 has left me a message addressed to you.
This is a really good game, by the way. Like, I'm just saying, this is a really good game.
You could do it.
I don't want to be the guy who has to say it. This is really good.
Rely on you.
Dude, don't put me in the thingamabob. Don't put me in the FNAF 4 scooper.
We at the Archivist Group expect much from you.
Pop out with the gadget is a hilarious. Stop, this isn't funny. I agree, but also pop out with the gadget. Come on. Like, yeah, it's scary. Like, yeah, the things you're saying are like scaring me. And it's like, well, dude. But also, like, pop out with the gadget is awesome. Imagining someone saying that completely seriously in like a
We
song.
have a mission we'd like to offer you. The Rubicon Liberation Front is planning
What am I doing with my feet right now?
Archivists,
What do I have?
and we'd like you to lay the groundwork for us.
I have like a Peeps keychain that I've just been like yanking on with my feet, like just like in between.
V7 Swinburne, the commander of the occupying force.
I have this. What is this object?
operatives.
I didn't listen to that mission at all. I'll kill the guy they tell me to.
Plan to retake the wall is to
Didn't we already retake the wall?
not be spotted.
We did that already.
To handle this discreetly.
The doodad. Not the doodad. Oh god. Dude, this like pause thing being the last message in the Discord is so funny.
You'll need to adopt a different style of fighting.
That is actually really mean. That is actually a really rude thing to say to a dog. Like, there's only so many words that a dog can understand. Like, their name and like food and walk and like pound. Like, you're gonna die. Like, that's so toxic.
Commence mission.
I swear they still have like a weird build. I need to die.
I've estimated the target's
Yeah, park, treat, walk, exactly.
Sending
And
results
death.
now.
Dog who fully understands the concept of its mortality.
Identified the intruding AC.
Why am I red?
I saw an independent mercenary.
I need a better weapon. I need to
working for
die.
the Liberation Front.
I need to die. Kill me. Oh. How do we get back to this? I literally don't know. I actually don't remember anymore. Oh, it's your fault. It was you. I was just hanging out, remembering crazy things about my life. And you said you were gonna put me in the pound.
Activating combat mode.
I didn't say anything like that.
Commence mission.
So why did it fade to black last time? I don't understand why that happened. Did I do something wrong?
Got a capture of the intruding AC.
Well done. I'll handle it from here.
I say well done like Donald Trump. I made a one-off comment. What is happening? Why does it keep fading away? I feel like it's not really their fault.
Main system activating combat
I
mode.
feel like this is a collab. And also I feel like there's no way we get away from this, right?
I've estimated the target's position based on the data release.
Like, it's nice to imagine that at some point in the stream we get away from Therian discourse,
Watch out for the surveillance.
but I just don't see it happening. Oh, this is a stealth mission.
Intruding AC.
That sucks.
I saw an independent mercenary. Must
Don't
be
wanna
working
do
for
this.
The Liberation Front.
A threat for humans, yeah. Tell your misbehaving son he's going to the pound.
Main system.
Get away with the title. You're right.
Commence mission.
Dude, why is it forced stealth?
Based on the data we received. Sending results now. Watch out for the surveillance MTs. If they get a read on you, this operation is over.
No, that's not cool.
Pick up a capture camera tracking you. Take cover or quickly destroy it. Camera looking this way.
This is a dumb. Oh, you changed it to perfect title? It's honestly a good title. I literally thought about it last night.
Camera
I thought about making this the title last night, and I was like, that's so awesome. I wonder if I can do that.
target, it seems.
I wonder if I have like enough of like a vibe here that I can just make this the title. I'm going to put on my dolphin earrings and DEFCON 3 the Therians. If only I had any idea what you were talking about.
This way. I've detected an AC in combat mode. That must be Swinburne, the target.
Our target.
All these lawless
What's
ruffians,
DEFCON 3?
they never learn.
Like Therian DEFCON 3? Like Doggy DEFCON 3?
This isn't how the Liberation Front builds their ACs.
This isn't how the Liberation Front builds their ACs.
Confirmed. It's Swinburne, the Vespers number 7. This is our opportunity for an ambush.
Yeah.
Yo, what the?
Yo, what the?
Stop that! You attacked me with my back turned!
Oh, this guy's a goober. Is this the other joke in the FromSoft game? Every FromSoft game's got that one joke. Every FromSoft game got 2 jokes. Okay.
But clearly, you need to be disciplined.
Absolutely. He's so mean.
Can be changed with a little reprogramming.
You wouldn't. You would not escape the pound. I'm just saying.
I'm Swinburne. I can't lose.
You're half health, get over it. I will probably still die.
AP at 30%.
Or you've got a pretty good chance here. Oh, crafty and resilient, okay. So what? What are you gonna do?
No repair kits remaining.
What power do you really have? Live off the land. Ow.
50% AP at 30%.
AP at 0%, you're dead. Oh, it's the first level again, isn't it? It's cool they just like reuse maps but like at different times of day. I think that's a cool
Let's not do anything hasty.
way to make it, you know.
I lead the Vesper 7 squad.
Wait, how is he so healed, P?
I asked you a question. Don't you have any manners?
How does he keep healing?
You need discipline.
This guy's mean. You running away? This guy's a straight coward. Ow. Say, is this an NPC with like a unique fighting style? This is really cool. So I'll come back to like Therian Discourse in like 30 seconds. This is like cool though. I'm gonna die though. But this is cool. Should we let the straights live? I mean,
To the re-education center.
like I guess. But you know, like it's kind of reluctant. Like if we have to. I forgot my Pokemon lunch. Frick. I guess I could still do dinner. I'm so hungry. I gotta end stream. I gotta eat.
Target confirmed. It's
What
Swinburne.
straight would I be sad to lose? I mean, that's a good question.
Let's go.
There really aren't any. I need a better weapon. I should have switched consoles here.
Galen, tired old concern falling further and further behind.
Whatever. It's gonna be a long fight in it.
What do you think you're playing at?
What do you think you're playing at? Sounds like a Fire Emblem character.
Another ambusher?
He sounds like a coward too. Maybe, yeah, I mean, I feel like Ludwig would get it. You know, Ludwig's like, you know, like, Ludwig doesn't quite get it, but like he's trying.
But clearly you need to be disciplined.
2 repair kits remaining.
Like, I'd hesitate a little. Ludwig has said he's a furry. Yeah, I'm not talking about being a furry.
I can't lose.
Like, sometimes Ludwig says some things that are a little funny to me. But I still like him. You gotta accept that, like, a cishet is gonna do that. Like, they can't be based all the time. Still my goat.
At 30%.
Squeaks is my goat. I'd be sad to lose Squeaks.
Shame you don't put them to good use. But that can be changed with a little reprogramming. Like a fine
What is he threatening me with? Ludwig is such a furry. But not actually. He's too normal to be a furry. He couldn't pull it off.
Let's not do anything hasty. You realize I lead the Vesper 7 squad.
I was thinking this guy's been based all the time, yeah.
Every single transaction goes through me.
Is he like chill now?
Let me go, and you'll still come out on top. Understand?
Okay. Yo, wait, is this actually? Wait, chat. Do I kill or spare? This guy's kind of annoying. Should I just let him go? Kotowaru.
Stubborn to the last.
Die.
I don't know
Ow.
what's good for you.
Okay, he's activating phase 2.
Fine then. Discipline it is.
I can't believe they gave me a choice. That's really cool. Also, he's kind of... Dude, I can't move! Okay. He's kind of turned on the schmoof modifier. Which is kind of annoying. Look at this guy. Oh, he's moving around. He's moving different now. I'm just kind of scared. This guy seems like he's afraid of death, which, like, as a pilot, oh yeah, embarrassing.
Confirmed. Target destroyed.
Yo, have you been streaming for a long time? There's no online broadcast? What?
Let's go home.
What even is that ad? You've been streaming a while, but like you forgot to go live? Yeah, sorry, I've just been sitting here, like, talking to chat on my own. I haven't even had my online broadcast on. I've been offline. This is a bot service? No, it's streamskill.pro.en, which I personally recommend. I, Sofa Live from Twitch, personally recommend streamskill.pro.en for streamers who have no online broadcast.
But it seems we can trust you after all.
I love it.
On the same side.
It's indispensable in my streaming career. I'm gonna do this final mission. I'm gonna do this final sortie, and then I'm gonna be done. Because I'm tired
Got a job for you, 16.
and hungry.
The Balaam group sent us a request.
And also, I fear if I continue streaming for any longer, then we'll just evolve. We'll get even less human.
We'll be conducting a diversionary operation to attract the PCA's attention.
Okay.
You are to report to the Engelbrett Tunnel in the Central Ice Field.
Okay.
It's a derelict watch point, slated for restoration by the PCA in the near future.
How could you go more Therian than we already have? I mean, we're still talking, aren't we?
The objective is to distract the PCA and divert forces from their local base. Briefing over. Counting on you, Gun 13.
Woof. You have no idea how much lower it can go. It can go so much farther down from here.
I don't think Duff
I've seen the depths of this world. And I barked back. I barked into the void and the void barked back.
System activating combat mode.
Activating combat mode. This is so pretty!
mission. Destroy the old sensor at the end of the underground tunnel.
I can destroy the old sensor at the end of it. Oh, I can even...
This place may be derelict, but it won't be left undefended.
One day where I just talk and bark and don't talk. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely... I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I do that sometimes. This is why I'm saying you shouldn't be my friend. Because I just be in the Discord, just non-verbal. And I imagine it's at least somewhat annoying.
Code 1-5, unaffiliated AC.
I don't want to be your friend. Too bad. We're already besties. I want to be your foe, yeah. Rival. Nemesis. Where am I going? Oh.
Watch your step.
No. Oh, okay, fair.
Response coming from the bottom. Must be linked to an underground.
This is so cool. I mean, this is just like a Destiny level. But this is really cool. It's giving Destiny. I really did. Are you watching the stream back? That's so unhealthy. Don't do that.
You heard him, 61. Destroy the target and get out.
But yeah, it does really sound like that. I will say. You could have fooled me. I kind of want to do like a controller mic stream. I guess I already did that with like the space stream. I need to lower the quality of everything I do on here.
AP at 50%.
All of this is far too like high fidelity. Like you're telling me I'm streaming like 720p with like a decent bitrate. You can hear every word I'm saying. Now this sucks. It's like a gas weapon? How does gas affect a mech? I'm a bobot. Oh, it's electric gas. Whoa, cool.
Protected by a basic shield. Just hit it from the inside.
Die.
Target destroyed.
Why was the shield even there? Wait, what? You're telling me this wasn't just a mission to come in here and destroy this one thing? There's more to it?
That shouldn't have been enough to. 621. Pull out now.
Run. Ah, he said something funny.
Code 2-3, attending scene.
Is he like pulling me in? No, I'm just stupid. Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, they said, dude, this is such a Destiny mission. I'm sorry, this is so Destiny.
Can't take it.
Code 1-5, target AT.
This is so Destiny.
13 Raven, what's going on? Is that Trevor?
I want to brush my teeth. Brushing your teeth is goated.
Get out now, 621.
Isn't it funny that like gamers like don't brush their teeth every day? Like there are people who just do not brush their teeth. Brushing your teeth is so fire. Same with like taking a shower. Like there are people who just don't brush their teeth and like don't take a shower. Like they hate it. Destiny if it was cool, true. Destiny if there was content. Destiny if there was gameplay. Destiny if anything was happening ever. Destiny if you only had to pay for it once. To be that person, me too!
One repair kit remaining. AP at
If I did not transgen, there was an entirely possibility of me being like a gross like Reddit gamer forever. Thank God that I am me. Run.
Don't fall behind.
This is a cute little escape mission, but I know it's not timed.
AP at 30%.
I know the real answer. There's no real stakes here. I'm free! It's gonna explode.
You made it. Somehow.
Explode!
This job's finished. Head back and rest.
Never mind, too, it wasn't hard. Yeah, I think you just gotta get in the habit.
One misstep.
Like anything.
That coral surge would have swallowed you whole. Raven, must you
One
always
misstep and I
try
could have
to
swallowed you whole. I kinda wanna see what happens. Guys, I'm going back in. I can't go back in. Okay, that's kind of an underwhelming final mission to do. But we get it done. Yeah, I just hate feeling dirty. I think it's like day
How's it
ruining.
going, Walter?
Hard to say.
It seems so hard to do anything but sit around and wallow. That's so me.
Whatever the voices are, doesn't seem to be doing any harm.
The
I
voices.
was asking about you, Walt. Bigger things. Turns out, don't spend
Wait,
too
are they
long doing
are they a thing? Are they in a situationship? Are they dating? Are they heterosexual lesbians? I'm just-
2 new.
Two.
Attention, Code 13 Raven. I have a message for you from
This game seems short. Oh yeah, I think so too.
Following your success at the Angerbred Tunnel.
I'm pretty sure it's short. I think I have like one or two more streams left. Should I stream this on Wednesday or should I stream something else? Actually, I probably will stream this on Wednesday because I kind of want to do something else on Saturday. Maybe Bomb Rush Cyberpunk on Saturday. I think that would be cool. I want to play that game really bad.
23. Call
God, I want to play that game so bad.
Your records have been updated.
But I also don't really feel like buying it. But also I'm gonna buy it because it's evil not to.
Available in the arena.
I want to play it so bad.
We invite you
Oh,
to
new
join
arena?
us
Okay,
next
wait.
week.
Relationship does not necessarily describe romantic or sexual relations. That's so true. It's just like people. Yo, C? Okay, wait, that's crazy. I can be a C level arena. Chatty Stick. Middle Flatwell. Sola. No, these are the crazy guys. These are the guys they talk about in the books. The Armored Core 6 lore book that they talk about. Okay, I'm ending stream, by the way. Like, as a joke. As a joke, I'm ending stream. Hey, so I'm gonna use this same title again on Wednesday when I stream this game, most likely. And we're just gonna have to be chill about it, alright? we're gonna have to not we're gonna have to refrain from the discourse. Sorry, there's no music. I don't have my browser open. No? Yeah, that's fair. Oh well. Pretend there's music playing. God, I'm so excited to eat. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to say. Goodbye. Weird stream. Really weird stream, but like lay sigh, we cringe on. Lay sigh, we woof on. There was no theory talk to. Yeah, I mean that's true. But like it happens. It happens, okay? Goodbye. Woof bye. Woof you later. Good night, America.